beautiful people out in the universe. How are you? How are you feeling? Welcome to another episode of Room Full of Blerds. You are joining me, Lady Mandalore, as we go through this cosmos that is comic books, new, old, or completely unseen. Let me bring in my co-host, the extraordinary Dapper Don, Mr. Nick Montel.
Okay, you caught me. I was just trying to be silly, He's like,
I caught you.
y'all. She yells at me on a daily, and just letting y'all know that, just so that face is her yelling at me. So right now, she is throwing every curse word said in New York and that you can possibly get.
No, that's this face. That's.
Well, glad I know the faces now, so I'll know if I need to duck or run. Choices. What's going on, everybody? Hey, how are you, Sunshine?
I'm good. I think I had a migraine on Friday.
How do you think you had a migraine? Migraines are easy to spot.
Sometimes it's like a sinus headache or something, and it's just allergies or whatever. But it was like down bad type of deal. Like I've had migraines before, but this was. Why you do me like that for? You know what I mean?
Well, that's just.
Hi, Pamela. Hi.
What's going on, man?
Growth. Look at growth. Look at change.
Wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at it.
Oh, good to see you, baby. Hi, people that are out there. Say hello to your fellow Blerd. Turn to your neighbor. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together, y'all.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay. We're good.
Touch. We did it. Okay.
So,
okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's kind of get into it. We have a fun-filled show as usual for this evening. I'm gonna lower this music in case y'all can't hear me, and then because I like to do. I'm getting used to this talk studio thing. I'm getting a little fancy. Sir, how has your week been?
Not bad, actually. A little crazy. I think people are starting to more solidify with each other now. And a lot of people who thought the changes were coming, that they thought were coming, you're starting to see that the stupid shit that you agreed to is coming back to bite you in the hoo-ha, wherever your hoo-ha might be.
Are we in the find out phase of the fucking around?
We are heading towards the find out phase. We're still in the fuck around phase because people still don't understand this. They still don't quite understand this, and they think, okay, everything's. I'm gonna say this with all the respect in the world, and I mean this from every fiber of my being. Nigga, you dumb.
that goes across all ethnicities and classes and socioeconomic levels. A lot of y'all have what is it? Chosen poorly.
You know how I always say NDA? This is gonna be that time where you really want to observe that. And if you don't know what that means, we have coined it as nigga don't ask. We didn't what but he said he wasn't gonna do that. Oh, okay.
Ooh. No. He didn't say not one word about what he wasn't going to do. He told y'all directly, exactly.
Mm-hmm. But you had what I call the conscientious interpreters. You know those people. That's not what he really means. He's telling you what he said.
That man is
why?
He is not an orator of our times, okay? He's not making metaphors out of any of the words that, Jesus criminy. You know what? We know what's coming. Can we go back to our happy place, happy space?
Always.
Okay. Well, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Mama went shopping. Okay. Mama's got stuff picked out for Christmas, and I I'm gonna start asking folks for stuff and like just gently guiding them towards things I may want for Christmas. I was at the comic book store and I found a Batman Year One, the like super large print.
Oh wow, the granddaddy print.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I might have to go down on Black Friday and get it myself because it's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. Uh, be there for that.
How much it set you back?
I didn't buy it yet. This is a Christmas gift. This is gonna be a can you lend me or give me a little bit towards a little something something.
Ooh, and speaking of
Um,
Christmas, I got something special for you.
Nick, sir.
You meant what you said the first time. Don't change that. Don't change it.
Look, we barely 5 minutes out. I'm trying to at least for 5 minutes. Keep it a little bit clean for the first 5 minutes for the kids. Doing it for the
We
childrens.
we done cleared 6 minutes and 57 seconds. So guess what?
Okay. Okay.
We grown.
I can't do it, Navy.
Fine. I'll give you 15 minutes, and after that, you have no excuses, nothing like that.
Okay, cool. My guy, I don't do gifts well. I don't. Like I say, like everything I said wasn't a lie. Like I appreciate it, a boy. Now here he is. You see what you did? See what you did? um, but yeah. Aside from that, I also let's get into the Bodega. The Bodega has blessed me this week with too many things to choose from. So gonna start off with Bam! Batman, Absolute Batman,
Issue
issue number
2.
two. Yeah, buddy. I haven't read it yet, but I heard that he likes chemistry, and that's bad for everybody else that likes. I saw the panel, and it's
Mhm.
that's really mean.
I
That's really mean because
I
you don't.
will
Huh?
I will say this. This is a Batman I think a lot of people have been wanting to see, where there is no holes barred, where he pretty much says, I don't care what y'all think of me. I'm going to get it done. Whatever it's using, whatever I got. The man got knives in his cowl that come out from his ears. He ain't playing. Y'all,
No,
come on, man.
it's unfortunate. It's
Homie is not playing, and I like this one. Now, what's funny is a lot of people are like, "Well, I don't like the Batman. I don't like Bruce Wayne." If you take away the money, but you give him the purpose, and just say, "Hey, I'm gonna do whatever the heck I need to do to make an impact." Bam! That Daniel Warren Johnson cover where he's sitting on the roof and all of those bodies are all over the place. Have you seen that cover?
No,
Ooh,
no.
girl, that
Oh,
Daniel Warren Johnson cover, you gotta find it. Let me tell you, that bad boy speaks volumes. It's one of the alternate covers of issue, one of the variant covers of issue 2.
okay. They might put it out next week. They're a little funny over there. Not like funny, not like weird, bad
Really?
funny. Because it definitely wasn't up. Because while I was getting number two,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
Is that the second printing of issue 1? Oh, that
No,
black and white.
no. It's the black. It's the black and white, but it's the first. It's first printing. It's the first printing of the black and white
Word.
version.
Oh,
Yeah,
shoot.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
It's pretty. They even have like this. Like the guy was showing it to me in the store. Like after I picked it up, and he was like, "Oh, he's even got the smudge marks in it." I'm like, "Oh no, he really does draw this shit." Okay, all
Mm-hmm.
right, okay, sir.
I
But
love
then
it.
there was a little placard underneath that one, and it said, "Oh, we have we've got this one behind the counter." I love these. I love these now. I did not know that I had a thing for foil. I thought that was just for Thanksgiving and takeaway.
Bruh.
I have a thing for foil.
Bruh. That's all I got.
It's
Okay.
so pretty. It's so pretty. But
So
Batman's
I
mean.
so Can I share my screen with you real quick?
Sure.
I want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
That
Oh.
is the Daniel Warren Johnson cover.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
You see him there chilling? He
And
is
he's
chilling.
looking at you. He's looking at you like, yeah, and what you gonna do
Nothing,
about it?
nothing,
That is
nothing,
that it. Why? Let the bodies hit the floor.
nothing. But when I tell you, I am such a fan of Daniel Warren Johnson. This is why. This is why. Down to the details of the cape, all the way down. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. I'm
No, I had to mute myself because our guest our guest had to send me a voice note. But our guest, Mr. Aaron Coney, is en route. He. Oh, did I do that? No, you did that. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
No, I did that. Yes, I did. I'm
You did.
unsharing.
I appreciate you with the unshare. Let me see if I can get into this thing because now I gotta set something up, but it's fine. Shit, how did he send it to me? Ba-da-da, mm, just talk amongst yourselves. Is that? I think that's
Talk
the.
amongst yourselves. What is that?
Um, come, y'all see my face. I'm talking and typing at the same time. I can do that. I'm multitasking. Um,
Wow.
Other comic that I got
Mm-hmm.
or found, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is still Bodega or if this is. Bet you haven't seen it, but
This is still Bodega.
I know. But this particular cover
That's hot.
that is
That
cute.
is hot. What
It's
is
more
and what is that?
Uncanny X-Men, the first one.
Number one?
One. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need this is the one that I needed and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so, ooh, help, she's coming for us. Ooh, not help. Okay. All right. I gotta read that one. Not help. Help.
I don't know why
Um
you sound surprised by it. It's like, hey yo. Hey yo.
help.
Hey
Help.
yo.
I don't know where and what I'll do, but I need your help.
Lord.
Um I think that is it for my book Dega. I mean, everything else is pretty much a continuation of like Uncanny X-Men, Nyx, New York X, whichever, however you want to pronounce it.
I call
Yes,
it
I
New
need
York
to
X.
New York X, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Oh wait, Batbrick would be even more dangerous than the original recipe Batman. Batman, he would be a problem. Uh,
Yeah, he would.
yeah, I mean
Because
he is.
because Batbrick doesn't care. He doesn't live by the rule of no gun or not killing some. This man does not care, which is
No,
why a lot of
from
people love this one. This absolute universe, when they say, okay, we're gonna make sure that Darkseid's influence is sprinkled everywhere, they don't care. I love it.
it is. I'm trying to. You know what? I'm actually having a better time with the long Halloween, the long Halloween, the last Halloween. I'm having a better time with that than I am with the current run that they're doing with the Absolute series. Uh,
Really?
yeah, personally. Oh,
Why?
good lord. Um, I like the puzzle format. Not puzzle, like the clue, the more detective-y part
Oh, more
to
Detective
it.
Noir esque.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like I feel like this Batman in Absolute Batman is it's more about the action or the devastation that he's causing.
I am a fan of the Who Done It, but at the same time,
Yeah,
sometimes you just want the story right up in your face. You just want to see how they're going to respond to that issue being right there, and you don't
right.
have clues and solve a puzzle or try. No, everybody has their particular role they like to travel. Oh yeah.
Which is why which is why I what the shit is going on with this goddamn app. Just fucking let me in. Yes,
Oh,
confirm.
it's not by the hair.
My chinny chin, goddamn chin. Just let me in.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, our host is lashing out. The captain is not fit for duty.
Oh my god, a switch account. Good god. You know
It's
what?
it's okay. Breathe,
Switch
inhale,
account. I
exhale.
I
I
am.
I need I need you. I need you in top condition for this week.
I'm here. I'm in top condition. I'm frustrated. At in top condition. Let's close that.
Top condition
All right,
frustration.
let's
To
good.
everybody who is
Very
here, thank you for continuing to support Roomful of Blerds and our comic book club. We appreciate that. You
oh
guys,
shit. Go
there's a
go ahead. Go ahead. No.
oh,
I forgot to say. Um, thank y'all. Thank y'all. All 205 of y'all motherfuckers that's out there right now.
actually
As subscribers.
207.
Wait, when?
It's 207. Yeah, it's 207. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. See, this support that y'all are bringing for this platform. Now, I talk about me all day, but I'm telling you right now, this young lady has puts in work. She puts in work every week. She's consistent. She brings in quality people. She brought me on board, which is a step in the wrong direction, but I digress.
I'm
I'm
gonna slap you.
kidding.
I'm gonna
I'm
slap you when I see you.
kidding.
I know you're kidding, but I'm
I,
gonna slap you
I
when I see you.
I do. You know what? That's fine. I know the count is gonna be high, but for
Mm-hmm.
real though, seriously, we appreciate y'all supporting this platform and this show because I don't think there are enough shows like this or podcasts like this that bring on independent creators. Now, everybody has a different path. Everyone walks a different direction. Some may have more than others, but when you get down to it, if you're a comic lover, you're a comic lover. And if you can create a story that people can resonate with, that makes you one of us. I don't care if you're rich, poor, fat, skinny, whatever. If you create
Fat,
something
dumb, whatever.
worthwhile,
Sorry.
well, I'm just saying because there are a lot of people who think that someone has a big large platform and they shouldn't be spotlighting people like that. No. Numbers in social media don't mean a damn thing.
I don't care.
I have been a comic fan before this whole thing came about, and I'm gonna continue to be that. Just like her, we're gonna continue to love stories, characters, the creators, and why they do it. So y'all supporting us so we can talk with y'all about
Yeah,
all of these stories. Thank you for helping us and just, you know, being along on this journey with us.
very much appreciated. I will add on to your thing. As much as I am glad that I have this platform, um, I really I'm very happy that I want everybody else to be as excited about these books as I am. I want
Mm-hmm.
people, as a matter of fact, to start telling me about books because I can get recommendations. I can do the research and find things, but 200 people looking for books that I don't know exist, please, like
That, that
I don't
part.
mind if you think it's good, send it my way. If think if you don't like it, but maybe I might, you can absolutely send it my way. No, seriously, there's some
No,
books
I'm
there.
laughing because sometimes the best suggestions come from the most unlikely of sources.
Speaking of which, let's go to my bad.
Oh, you
I am
froze up
switching
there.
to
There we go.
sorry. Let's go to bet you haven't seen it. Um
Mm.
because I got some shit for y'all I was not expecting. Shout out to I want to call him Kevin, but it's not Kevin. Oh my god, what is this child's name?
She's
Kelso.
sing. She's singing again.
I do in order to
Hey,
get this
Captain, what's
person
going on?
right. Hi.
The
Hello.
captain is her.
Um hello dude. How you do? So, Kelso from Planet Forbidden Planet. You you my nigga. You my dude. For real. he said that he was going to keep an eye out for the type of books that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Writers of color, creators of color, mostly black. And to his word,
Nice little slip in there.
black, yeah, be black, yeah, fine. To his word, he got me something, and I looked at it at first, and I was like, "The fuck." So he got me Goobers.
Oh wow.
This is utterly jarring. He kind of just put it in my face like bam. I was like, "Oh my lord." Oh, oh, sir. Oh, 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 clutching of pearls.
See,
Oh,
what we're not going to do is cause strokes and coronaries.
dude, I was like, that's nasty.
It's not what we're
That's
going
not
to do.
okay.
Strokes and
That's
coronaries are
nasty.
not on the menu. Okay.
But this book, this book is good. I'm gonna read y'all the synopsis on the back. It's okay. It's
I remember those days.
Clayton. I I love a summary. I love a summary. Clayton Lowe is headed back to his small southern hometown. His new friends from grad school are about to meet his old friends from high school and discover that something may have finally changed in the town where nothing ever changes. Pine Cove is ground zero for an infestation of body snatching alien bugs. Time to bury the past. From Cody Ziegler of Miles Morales' Spider Man, Spider Punk, Futurama, and Ryan Lee's Rick and Morty comes a body snatching splatterfest of horror and humor. This fucking book is hilarious. It's gross and hilarious and oh my godish. Very much so. So if you can
Who
find it,
prints it? Who's the
it
publisher?
is Vault Publishing.
Oh, Vault Comics.
Yep.
Oh
Vault
shit.
Publishing.
Okay.
Know if it'll come in closer or not. It's Vault.
Okay.
It's very interesting. Who else? So the artist is Ryan Lee. Colorist is Kurt Michael Russell, and yeah, the writer is Cody Ziegler. It's good. I think this just came out, so now I have to wait a whole another, hopefully just a month to see the next one. But it's shit goes down in the
Oh
town.
wow. Okay. I was like Vault Comics. Said, why is it? I know why it sounds familiar because they put out a lot of horror comics as of a couple of years ago that have been
Hmm.
really good. One is called Hollow Heart. Uh, there's one called, and I think you get a kick out of this one called The Autumnal. You will never look at autumn the same way ever again.
Did you did you find that one? I feel like you told me about that one.
I did tell you about The Autumnal,
Okay, okay, I'm not bugging. Ooh. Oh, yay! Oh, we got a special delivery. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close
but I'm right here.
this. No, not you. You're fine. You're always a special delivery, darling.
Bless your heart.
Um,
I got a
what?
comic for you. You have to find. It's called The Last Book You'll
Okay.
Ever Read.
Why do I feel like that's something from Sesame Street? Like the monster
No.
at the end of this book. Oh, oh,
No. There's nothing
oh,
sesame about
come
this
on,
street.
man. Come on, son. I don't want to know. It's a horror. It's another horror book.
It's a supernatural horror, but it's not in the way that you would think. But it will definitely make you sit still and go, "What the hell? I gotta read this till the very end."
Okay.
The last
I'm
book you'll
hearing. I'm
ever read.
feeling. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm with it. I'm feeling it. It's giving potential. Um. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. I'm processing things on here. Why are computers so slow? What's going on?
Competitors, because they become a necessary evil and they're like indignant children. They don't want to behave. You you know this.
It's like
You
just
know
upload
this.
the goddamn thing so that I have. Okay, document uploaded successfully. Cool. But are you there, Sam? Can I see it?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Si se puede.
We can. Okay.
Yes, Yes, we can, and we did. All right. Lord,
I like poetes. They're great with cheese.
what? Dork.
Yes, I scored it. And she finally called me a dork after all this time. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Um, I know. I know. I'm going to. I suspect. I think that's the
Hmm.
best word to use. I suspect that you,
Hmm.
sir, did not
Hmm.
watch the fight. Oh,
I
on
was
Friday.
working. I was working.
Oh, damn it! I'm sorry. Damn it. Ah, You okay? Well, so you kind of didn't miss anything. Kind of.
Kind
Kind
of.
of. Kind of.
What?
So there were four fights. Three, the three lead up fights to the
Yeah,
Tyson
there's
fight.
always the three openers before the main
Yeah.
event.
So of course I've got the face on for like the first one. And I'm like, all right, let's get. This is not what I'm here for. I'm here for the free streaming. Da 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 da. Um, the first fight, El Terrible, terrible, terrible.
To be
I have
fair, that kind of pressure to be put in a
no, no,
boxing.
no, no, baby, baby,
Oh, they were just bad. They were just bad.
baby.
They were
I
just
have
bad, huh?
never seen anybody get picked. I am not, I swear to God, I'm not lying. I have never seen anybody get picked up, put into the corner of the ring, and then simulate humping of your opponent. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. I don't understand how that man walked out of that ring, either one of them, with their heads moderately held high. So that was the first fight. Um the second fight was with, I can't remember their name, so please forgive me. It was a guy, an Indian guy from India, and then Puerto
An
Rican.
Indian guy from India. Ducka, ducka, ducka. Yeah, okay.
I mean, some people are ignorant; they don't know. And Native American versus Indian is a whole different thing. And then the third fight was against. Oh yeah, I can't remember their names. Oh my god. The third fight was between two women, and I can't remember their names. One of them I will hate eternally until the end of time because that hoe was fucking cheating, and I don't like a fucking cheater, especially in
Mm.
boxing. She headbutted this child to the point where her eye, she didn't have no eyeball no more. Her whole shit was flapping in the wind. Okay, wild gross. That chick, she got, oh, Serrano got robbed. That was some bullshit on everything. That was some BS.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah. But that was the. I feel like that was the second best fight of the night, even though she stole it.
Hmm.
Hi, hi, hi. Our guest is here. I'm trying to stall for time just to make sure he's comfortable. Um, um,
Yes, get comfortable, drink
yeah,
water, walk around a little
sit,
bit, kick a
stretch your legs.
wall, be prepared.
Uh, Baby, the girls were filming Creed 4 for facts.
I
Facts.
believe it. I believe it. People underestimate women's boxing because when they go in, they go
They
in.
do. And it was like it's a flurry of fucking fights because everybody's looking for these haymakers from, the dudes and heavyweight champions and all that. You're looking for like just, bangers and nuclear bombs just being hit on people. If you're getting hit with 50 shots in under 30 seconds, work is being put in.
Hmm.
Work is being put in for
Katie
facts.
Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Okay.
Thank you. Amanda Serrano, you are my champ. I don't know about that other hooker. But she
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If y'all are expecting Hajime no Ippo type boxing, I need y'all to understand these are regular human beings. Okay, they're going to put in work. You're not gonna see a Dempsey roll come out of nowhere by somebody
no.
named Katie. Okay, you're going to see straight up fist to fist, glove to glove, straight just boxing.
It- we let's okay. I'm gonna table this for now because that's also not what happened because there was a lot of holding which pisses me off too. But hi. Um we have our special guest here, Mr. Aaron Coney has blessed us with his presence. Hi, I see you, boo boo. I see you. I got you. You ready? You
I don't
good?
see you,
You
so I'm hoping that you presentable. I'm hoping you presentable. Otherwise, it's gonna be awkward.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the incomparable, the illustrious Mr. Aaron Coney. Hi!
Hey, what up,
How y'all
man? What's
doing?
up, sir?
Good, my dear.
How are you
Good.
guys?
I'm
This,
swell.
this
It is
man
good to
is
see
on
you.
demand. You can tell that by his schedule and all the people who want to get to know him.
I
Bravo.
I do
Uh,
not know how you sleep. No, boo. I don't know when you sleep. Like I yell at him for not sleeping, but you be active in these streets
first,
for real.
first of all, she don't yell at me. She throws haymakers. Okay, I'm still like I'm against the wall. Like wait, hold on.
It's only because I
well,
can.
first of all, I appreciate that gracious intro. That was very kind of you.
Of
But
course.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I used to like downplaying. Like I'm not really outside that much. I can't even say that no more. I'll be outside. I'm tired.
Every time, dude.
I was gonna say, don't lie to us, man. Come on, man. Don't you
I
ain't got to
used to
lie,
do
Craig.
it, but life has been getting crazy lately, and I was just at Complex Con with my dog Big Sean this past weekend, and we just flew back, and I was like, I'm taking the day, and then I forgot.
I'm sorry.
But this
I
is
was
fun
like,
stuff. This is the stuff that I like, so I'm all
good.
good.
Let's go. Okay.
Hey, awesome. All right. So
Try, trying to keep Ted
I'm
from
trying.
falling off the dang old microphone. Ted Cork,
I
he's
know.
trying to
I
escape,
know.
y'all.
Ted's
That's
excited
funny.
too.
I have
Ted
to
needs a
mean
break.
it.
Oh
And
no, he go
forgive
get
my voice, by the way, guys. I got a little. I was just in England doing a Comic Con with our guy Nadji, and caught a little cold over there because the temperature changed. It was cold over there, so
It's nasty. I was gonna
we
say,
had to
how was
do a lot of
Liverpool?
walking. It was
mm,
man, it was awesome. Yeah, it was really dope. The weather wasn't amazing, and but the fans were, and the event was awesome. They came out in spades, showed mad love. It was
nice.
Najee's first international, it was his first UK appearance, so they
Oh
really
wow.
they really showed up. He was there in London, I think, earlier this summer because he won a BAFTA award, but outside of that,
Okay.
he's never even been over there. So we had a good time. It
Wait,
was fun. Yeah.
was he able to make it to the BAFTA, or he had
Yeah, he
to?
went over there. That was his first time
Okay.
over there. But outside of that, that award show, and that was in London. He didn't. He hasn't been overseas.
Congratulations, Najee.
That's
So, yeah.
incredible.
He's so first of all, Najee is fucking adorable. I love that little. I don't want to call him little man, but it's like it's ingrained in my head.
I
You
mean,
know you want to
hey,
say something else. Just go ahead and say something else. We grown. Go ahead. We grown.
What?
Come on.
Nah,
that's
I'll
my
fight you
guy
over.
right there.
I'll fight you over Najee. Me and Najee in my head. We go way back. I don't care what nobody says. Forever and ever, I will fight you over
I'm
that
not
man. I don't care.
saying I'm not saying
You think
insulting, but
like
No, I'm not saying you said anything bad. I'm just
that?
saying
By the
I
way, your
yes.
beard is gnarly.
thank you, man.
Crazy. I'm getting like, yeah, that's hard.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. I can't get all of that. This is about as
You know,
extent as mine
nah,
goes. And
nah,
then I
sir, nah, sir. See, I'm gonna pass on my secret to you because about 2 years ago, this didn't exist. Okay,
two?
Not
2
it
two
years?
years.
2 years ago, this did not exist. I lie to you not. So
Wow.
Why did you lie to me? I thought you had that forever.
no, baby, me not have this.
No,
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 I
no.
need I need the secrets, my guy.
Me have skin like baby. No, me no have this.
What is it? Exfoliate? You got to exfoliate or something
So
like that. You
no,
drink
I
the water.
use rice water and Jamaican black castor oil.
Oh,
That's it.
okay. That'll work.
That's it.
That does it. Yeah,
I
no,
gotta
that
write
rice
that
water is
down.
the truth.
I gotta get that.
Next time we see Aaron, he's gonna be down to here talking about, yo, what up,
That's
dude? Like, ah,
crazy. You got me right. You got me right. I'm gonna do a whole brand deal if that happens.
You better get yourself on what is it, some rice milk or some kind of
We gonna figure it out.
just
sheesh, and you're the person to do it. So speaking of speaking of you, I'm going to talk about your other endeavor later. You, sir, have written a comic. It is
heck
called
Uh,
yes. Yes.
It's called Phantom Force. It's written by yourself and Malik Lacrea.
Yeah.
And the artwork is by Ernesto Sanabria.
Yeah, his name is Ernesto, but he doesn't like Ernesto. He goes by Nexto. So that's my guy,
All
Nexto.
right.
Yeah.
See, that's
Sanabria,
why
yes.
I put the whole thing because I'm like, I don't know what he doesn't want or what he does want. So
Yeah.
I'll put the whole
I
thing.
did it because I was like, everyone had their name on there. And so, like, if you see after the first time we say Ernesto, Nexto, Sanabria, we just Nexto. But yeah, that's my guy, man. It was a team of 3. It was a labor of love. Of everything I've done, this is probably one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done, like creatively in my career. So I love this book, and it's just like, you guys know, if you're comic book connoisseurs and Blerds and stuff like that, it's just like to cook up a universe and then like execute on it. Oh man,
that's I love to hear it. That's the reason why I'm here. I like finding people that are new and still excited and still hungry to make anything. Like I've got people on here that do comics, but there's other people that I'm hoping to get this child back on here. That do cosplay, that are filmmakers, or people that are just really heavy into the fandom. And I love that shit. I love being around it, which is why I love going to cons.
Man,
That man, sheesh, he's got comics for decades.
That's you?
In his house.
That's just part of it over there. Yeah, that's just
I love to see it. I love to see it. I got some of mine back there, but I love to see it. I love to see it.
All right, Aaron.
Yes.
Who is you?
She's been waiting to ask that question all night. I'm sorry, baby. Who is you?
When I first met you, I had no clue who I was talking to. Clearly, had no clue who I was talking to. And I say that I don't say that in the sense of, you're this big pick a phrase person that I need to kowtow to. I don't do that. But the energy that you put off is rare. So I'm very interested to find out where you came from, how you grew up, if you have time for that, if you want to share that, and what led you to this comic.
Yeah.
And who's your favorite superhero? I'm gonna get to the brass tacks of it. We can go through this autobiographical stuff here quick, but I'm gonna get to the brass tacks. You know what I'm saying? I got over 4,000 comics. There's a reason why she brought me up.
So we can answer your question first, sir. I think he's right there. He's right there.
Let's go. Okay.
That's my favorite superhero through and through. I think he's the people's champ. The only superhero to be plagued with those real world problems. At the time, it was Bruce Wayne. You're super rich, you're super powerful, you got the looks, you got everything you want. And so just Spider-Man representing that underdog and having the mask, so no white skin was showing. I could dress up as him and fully feel like I was him. It was that was my guy. And just to fast forward, what they're doing with Miles Morales is just crazy. And I think being able to manage Nadji, who represents the character, so full circle. And I feel like Miles ain't even been around that long, and he's about to surpass Peter in popularity here in the next decade. So it's like, I think it's incredible. So that's my favorite superhero. And I didn't even forgot what you asked me. Who is I?
So I got the ticker at the bottom because we're gonna go on some tangents a little bit, but the core is.
That's a hard question to answer, man. I'm a kid from the suburbs of Detroit, Michigan, and I grew up loving superheroes and just being different. Right. And I was always kind of myself, and it was kind of my superpower, and I kind of thrived in life. And I kind of molded that into, I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I'm an artist and I'm a creative. And as I went through life, I always was thinking I needed to be this thing. First, I was a traditional artist, and then I was a graphic designer. Then I was a presentation designer. Then I was a brand strategist. And then I And I was like, dude, I was like, all these things are just a form and a way for you to get out your artistry. You're creative, you're an artist. And then I got into the TV and film and storytelling and visuals. And so for me, I'm just really an artist that masquerades as a talent manager. A lot of people tell me there's the story of Clarence Avant, the Black Godfather. He's just kind of the connector and the rainmaker and things of that nature. And so I like to think I'm something like that. So you find me in a bunch of different. People are like, I see you at Comic-Con with like Goku and Spider-Man, and then I see you with like Big Sean and Machine Gun Kelly, and then I see you on set with RJ, and I'm like, yeah, baby, that's what I do. You know what I mean? all over the place.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's an interesting ride, man. I'm still trying to figure myself out sometimes. I'm like, what is life? But then I'm like, you don't try to control it so much. You just do what you do, put your head down and see where it takes you.
You're still a young man. You still young, dude. Trust me. That is gonna be the common question.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I feel like the cheat code to that question is you never get the answer. If you ever get the answer, then that means you're done. I don't think you're supposed to know.
Facts.
If you figure that out, you're gonna stop growing. You're gonna like, oh, okay, this is all I have to do. Cool, I'm done.
Good point.
I only started doing this 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
this ain't supposed to be me. This is not supposed to be me in any way, shape, or form. You couldn't have told me that I was going to be doing this 5 years ago, let alone 2.
Yeah. And you were still good at it. I remember meeting you at DreamCon and you had good questions. You had the personality, and I was like, okay, let's pick up.
See, I ain't gonna say I told you so. I ain't gonna say it.
Okay, look. So I'm so sorry. I have dark humor. Sometimes it's inappropriate. I do not have a catchphrase.
Sometimes.
I do not have a catchphrase at all.
Sometimes. Do not lie in front of company. Okay, you will not do that sort of thing. Yeah,
it gets dark, but I genuinely love doing. Like I've had this passion towards doing like working with animals, like reading people, and then I just realized I actually do talk a shit ton, and I like to think outside the box. So like finding this has been amazing.
Awesome.
For you, what Navy? I'm gonna let you ask this question because I got to formulate mine a little bit better.
I like how she just, when she's trying to get her words together, she throws it over to me and it's like, hey, old man, you got something to say?
I know you got a question.
Well, hey, we can just talk superheroes in the meantime when she thinks about it if you want.
Facts.
Okay.
Absolutely facts. So, we could do that. So you being a comic book fan, what are you reading currently? What are you reading recently?
You still like questions?
What am I reading recently? It's honestly been a balance of not trying to read stuff because I don't want it to influence what I'm writing. But at the same time, trying to understand the climate of what's out there. You know what I mean? And so I've been dabbling, but not over-indexing on the newer statics, and as well as what the Power Rangers are doing in the Boom Studios. And I think that's some of the best Power Ranger storytelling that's been out there. And a lot of it inspires not the comics itself, but kind of that theme inspires what we did with the Channel Force. And I've been working on that for years. So even just seeing Power Rangers take risks and start to do some cooler stuff there. And I had to go back and it took because I do these cons and it took fans, they bring up stuff for clients to sign. And I'm looking like, dang, Power Rangers, first Godzilla, they did that. And dang,
yeah.
Justice League, I gotta. So that's kind of where it started. So I grabbed the crossover with the Justice League. I grabbed that volume and I grabbed the Eltarian War. And I've been reading that. So it's been that's kind of what I've been getting into.
Did you catch the crossover with the Ninja Turtles?
Yes, I did. Got that one too. I did.
All right.
And it's funny. My friend, who was I talking to recently? They didn't realize in the animated version that the Ninja Turtles crossed over with Batman. And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, He sat them down too. He sat them down real easy. It was cool.
Oh god damn. That's super. Oh dude. I'm trying to not get into the book a little bit, but what
The book is
is there
genius.
anybody
It's called like we said. The book is absolute fucking genius.
What?
Okay? I said what I said. Sir,
You think so?
don't make me
I
get
don't-
up, okay? Don't make me get up.
We don't.
Sir.
I don't. Between the two of us, me as a newbie to all of this,
Wow.
and him being an OG. Nah, I'm not fucking around. I'm not
Mm-mm.
trying to be nice to nobody. Okay, it
Wow.
don't. I
Facts.
I'm a story whore. I will do anything for a good story.
She beat
If you
me
don't
to
give
it.
me a good story, I'm not looking. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to talk to you. Get out my face. Okay. This
It's-
story is. I need
Sir.
issue 0. I need
Sir.
issue 0 stat.
Sir.
You need
Sir.
issue 1.
Sir.
You got issue 0.
One,
You
I'm
need
sorry.
issue 1.
Well, I don't have issue 1. You know, I'm have to invest in the
Well,
effort. You know, I don't
see,
got it. That's what I'm saying.
Issue 1 is not out yet, and we're working diligently to finish it. The story is obviously written. We wrote out the script. It's about 50 pages, and so what
Mhm.
you guys read with issue 0 is the first 10. That
Oof.
kind of sets up the story, but we jump right into it, and that's kind of the number one feedback everyone got. Y'all didn't waste no time, and I was like, hey, why waste time? You know what I mean? We got a story to tell. So, and what we're trying to do with it is multi-layered, and it can be confusing, and people, you know, we've been putting like teasers out on Instagram, and people trying to figure it out already. Like, is this a son? Is this that? Is this now? Hey, just calm it down, you know? And so it's been interesting doing that and trying to like tell a multifaceted story so that the fans can understand it. But yeah, it's been awesome.
I think what I
Do you
like
have-
about I'm sorry, go ahead. Ladies first. By the way.
Do you have an ending?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people don't. Some people don't. Some people are like, I'm just enjoying the ride.
Well, do we have it? Well, that's interesting. We have an ending to the first volume, and we have.
I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah, it's like we wrote out the first volume. The first volume is going to be 6 issues. 6 issues, and then we know what the story is and the antagonist is and everything for the second volume, but we haven't fleshed out the story. So there's an ending to like, you know, our story, but not the whole like universal odds. We're just cracking this stuff up for sure.
Okay. See, along for the ride. There is a
Yeah,
ride involved. It's not just
there's a ride involved for sure. My writer, shout out to Malik, he's just fallen in love with the process, and we have writing sessions almost every Sunday if I'm available, and we just have meetings and flesh out where we want to take the story and change stuff. And that's the coolest part of like, I think being a creator is just like that pencil is yours. And so it's like we can erase as much as we want, we can write as much as we want, we're changing stuff. Even what you guys have read in issue 0, we've changed things. And so you're going to see people look a little different. You're going to see maybe scenes be in a different order. And so it's like, we're perfecting this thing, but I was like, I can't wait on perfect to put it out. And so that's why you got like the inked copy of issue 0, which people are like mad at me. They're like, dude, I didn't get one. And I'm like, well, I got the deluxe and it's fully colored. They're like, no, because those first 50, when it comes out, like when this blows up, it's going to be a thing. What'd you say?
Let me put this back. I put it back in the sleeve. Like, wait a minute.
I don't know what you don't play around that because that's history right there.
Yeah, apparently, I got a few, but like even right now, I got the deluxe one. So the deluxe one is like fully colored, unlike the one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I can't wait. We're gonna show it here tonight, and I can't wait. I didn't peek or anything with what you sent me, so yeah, no, it's a first timer for me. I'm excited. Mostly because after that third panel, it's my guy. That third panel.
You know what's crazy? I knew like I wanted my story to have that tone, and that's essentially a big part of why this is not a Power Rangers story and it's not a Power Rangers IP is because I wanted to make it as mature and have the creative freedom to take it where I wanted to take it. And shout out to Jason David Frank. He got probably like the very first look at this thing when it was in its earlier stages. And I told him what I was looking to do, and he thought it was brilliant. And he was like, don't make it Power Rangers. He literally told me, he was like, because I told him, I was like, I got a pitch meeting set up with Boom. And he was like, don't do that. And he was like, they're going to want to take half or more of your money and control the creative. He was like, make it a different IP and do your thing. And I was like, say less. And so, yeah.
I got to tell you, I read it and I love the aspect. I love the direction the story is going because it's always funny. I was talking with a couple of friends of mine who are Power Rangers fanatics, and we get into arguments all the time because I'm a Super Sentai guy. So when they scream Power Rangers, I look and say Sentai, and they get mad at me. It's like, no, this is the first and stuff. But he was, nigga, do your research, okay? That's what it boiled down to. And one of the things that we always talked about is whatever happens to the Rangers when they switch over teams, you give a window to what happens to one Ranger that a lot of people have forgotten all about. And I said, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And as a comic head, you want to see that story. Where do they go? What are they going to do? What are they involved with? So I'm throwing flowers out there, sir. This is a florist moment. I'm throwing chrysanthemums and roses and daisies and everything.
Honestly, y'all don't really know, but like that makes me emotional. That means a lot to me only because like no one has really seen this outside of the people that the 100. I think we printed 150 copies and we sold out, and so it's like the 150 people that like have it in their hands are the only people that have seen this story, and I haven't. Been like in a place long enough, like people buy it from me at a Comic-Con and then I don't see them. So I don't really get the feedback really of anyone who's read my story. And I've said it, I've shared it with like a couple people, but like for the longest, like when you're creating or like if you're singing in front of someone for the first time and you're nervous, like that's how I feel with writing and storytelling. And so for me, it's like, this is a vulnerable space for me. And I didn't know if people were going to be like, bro, this is stupid. You just did this and this. Or people are like,
they're always those, man.
Yeah.
No. I hear what you're saying fully. Even getting into the Blerd space like this, I don't know how I'm going to be received. I didn't know if anybody would want to listen to my opinion. Who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? But I fully, because this is my baby. I don't want nothing to happen to my, like, this is my little dream, my little, little engine that could type of deal. I'm
security.
You should.
I'll fuck with it.
Shit, you are.
I'm security.
You are, for real. And I think that's also a very important thing to have is your support, the people that you have around you as your support team. Because if you don't have the right folks around you, you can get a bunch of yes men yapping in your ear, and you'll never know
that part
if it's real. So I'm also happy that you have those type of people. You trust those people around you too, to let you know that
we only keep real ones around for us. So.
That part. Some of the best stories I've ever seen written were written and rewritten because somebody said, no, that doesn't look right. Try it this way. Make it more relatable to the people that are reading it. Make it weird, but don't make it so over the top. 100%. And you get this, you get these inputs, and eventually what you create is going to be a masterpiece. And I'm on board with this. I'm on board with this because I've been reading comics since I was 9. I'm 55. And let me tell you, a story that resonates with me is a story that I will continue to recommend to others. And after reading this, I'm telling my folks about this. So they need to go out there and get your shit. That's all I gotta say.
Man. Well, we're working hard. I think God willing, issue 1 can drop around Christmas time or the New Year. So not that much further longer. But like, dude, all right. That means everything, man. And I love this story so much. And like what you were saying is like I was literally just trying to take the best things of other properties that I see and implement it into my story while making sure that we do our own thing. So I mean, and we changed things so much. She can probably tell you like I think I made a piece of content that kind of showed the different drafts of this project, and I started this the first script, the first version of this script was in 2015, in like May of 2015 or something like that. So I've been thinking of this story, and basically the story is essentially follows the character of Justin Stewart from Power Rangers Turbo. However, this is a Power Rangers story, and so we actually changed that character a lot. And so his backstory, how he became a superhero, all of these things are different. He looks the same. His name is similar. And that was done on purpose so that the fans of Power Rangers could make the correlation. But a lot of other stuff isn't the same. And so our character is Dustin. And so we're following basically Dustin, who's a child superhero, who's a child soldier. And when you think about like what going to war does to like grown men, think about what intergalactic war would do to a kid. And it's like the effects that would have on their psyche, how they would cope in the real world, the triggers and things of that nature. So I kind of just wanted to explore that concept while, you know, catching up, like you said. What's he done since then? You know what I mean? The story of, and now he has to be called back to action, and you know what kind of weapon, what kind of guy, what kind of man, what kind of leader would he be when it's, you know, his turn to have the team and do things over? Because a lot of, in our story, and I won't share too much, but a lot of our story, when he was a kid, a lot of that was done to him. He didn't have a lot of control over what was happening in his destiny in that situation. And so now that he's an adult, it's like, do you choose to be a hero? Do you choose to suit up again? Do you choose, you know what I mean? And it's a cool story.
Yeah, I see it. When you look at it from that viewpoint, you've been brought into a violent situation as a child. You thought it was cool, but now you're dealing with loss, PTSD, continued mental damage done to you, maybe physical damage done to you. And that tears at you, especially when you connect with other people. If you're on a team like he was, and you see members of your team hurt, injured, or killed, but you're still told you have to soldier on. And when you said child soldier, that takes me back to the child soldiers in Africa who are taken from their villages and who were brainwashed into becoming soldiers and being told this was for the greater good. But when they're released, all they've known is what they were trained to do. And you said that, I was like, that is the psychology that I'm rolling with here. And I was like, that's why I was like, this is freaking brilliant, man.
Let me tell you something, sir. What you just touched on, without giving any spoilers, is a glimpse into volume 2, which you just touched on. So that's crazy that you said that.
Let's
that's
go.
Crazy that you said that. That's crazy. My writer's gonna be like, "Yo."
off of one 10-page book.
Off 10 pages.
That's my Hokage, man.
I'm tripping right now. And this is tricky, I have not sent them any script. They don't know really anything past what you guys know, which is crazy. And we didn't even get a chance to talk before this. So that's crazy.
The psychology in this, sir.
Sir, you got gold, baby. You've got it. You got it.
Yeah. It's funny too when we talked about the third panel, like surprising you. I've heard that a lot from the people that have read it. And I didn't even think it was that crazy when we did it. I was just like, yo, we gotta grab their attention and let them know this ain't Power Rangers, because this ain't Power Rangers. That's first and foremost. But when you talk about what I was reading at the time, I was like reading and watching Invincible. And so they do a lot of gritty stuff. And so for me, like when you told you I was trying to grab the best of it, I was like, I want to pull the grittiness of Invincible and the heart of Power Rangers and the action of this and that. And so that's kind of what we were aiming for. So I didn't even think it was that crazy, but a lot of people have sent me reactions like, "Hey, yo."
Oh my God. Why? Why for?
You ain't seen nothing yet.
It's like, yo.
And I'm excited. You know why? Because the last time I watched Power Rangers was when I was in high school ish.
You remember what season that
all I
was?
remember is Tommy, Kim, Billy, that's Zach. That's all I remember.
Yep.
And all I remember is everybody is going to school while they're beating these big ass monsters and doing gymnastics and breakdancing and doing math. What is it? Math elites, whatever, that type of stuff. That's all I know. But to see the girl. Y'all gonna see. We're gonna get into this comic in a minute. Oh my God, I'm torn because we've been talking up this comic so much. I wanna read it. Navy, how far? Aaron, are you okay if we read the whole thing, or do you want to stop at a certain point? Because we'll eat the whole thing easy.
You can. I don't mind. I mean,
Okay,
it's out there.
I mean, we're fledgling voice actors. We would love the honor of giving certain characters their voice.
You tell me where to stop, because if you stop at the hospital, maybe like just before the hospital.
Yeah. Let's stop before the flashback.
Okay, I got you.
So, yeah.
That's I'm thinking I'm with you on the same page. I don't want to give nothing away because
it sounds like a plan to me.
Actually, no, I'm changing that. Let's stop before he goes to the hospital when he says I gotta make a stop. After his conversation with Mercer.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, I love the character of Frank Mercer. I love, like, all these characters are so cool, and it's funny because I put out a post, and everyone, like, half the internet is like, "This is brilliant," and half the internet is like, "All you did is these are just turbo characters, and you added Zach and this," and I'm like, "They look like that, but you don't know these people." You don't know these people. And I was like, there is no Zordon, there is no Alpha, and Frank is a son of a bitch, that's for sure.
Yeah, we can agree on that. We can agree on that.
That comes through loud and clear, trust me.
Oh no, not loud and clear, but loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen.
Loud and clear. All right, let's get into this. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Phantom Force, the deluxe edition, in full color, by Mr. Aaron Coney, Mr. Prayer, and art by Mr. Sanabria.
Are you two just reading?
Yeah. Do you want to read too?
No, I'm cool. I can just listen. I'll figure it out.
This man said, "I wants to be in the audience too."
I want to be entertained. All right. So I think I kind of want to read Blake's forward too.
Yeah,
if you don't mind. Okay, cool.
Please.
Let's get into it. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I went too far.
I love it.
Is it not there?
Ooh. Yeah, it's not right. Hold on.
No. I got you. I got the whole thing right here in front of me. So, the foreword is by Blake Foster. He is the young man that played Justin in Turbo Power Rangers. Good Lord. So, by Blake Foster. For nearly 30 years, I've been asked what it is like being a 12-year-old on Power Rangers, working alongside much of the original cast. Question mark. My answer has always been the same. It was literally a dream come true. Like anyone else my age, I was that kid who would dash off the school bus and race my sister home to catch the latest episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. While filming the second movie, the subsequent series, living my dream of performing martial arts on camera alongside legends like Johnny Young Bosch, Steve Cardenas, and the incomparable late Jason David Frank, the black, red, and green white Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had no idea how much my own character would inspire people of all ages for generations to come. It's humbling to hear from adults today, parents, kids, even professional athletes, who tell me how I made them believe that anything was possible. As I travel to conventions around the world, I'm constantly asked where I think Justin would be today, as well as who the never revealed identity of the mysterious Phantom Ranger was. My best friend and manager, Aaron Coney, has been by my side for over a decade, sharing this journey with me as we meet countless passionate fans, drawing inspiration from my on screen character, my personal off screen experiences, and my mixed martial arts journey. Aaron, along with the help of our friends Malik and Nexto, have crafted a brilliant narrative that not only answers those lingering questions, but also introduces new characters with bold storytelling. If you have this book in your hand, I genuinely want to thank you for being part of this journey and for supporting and for supporting us for all these years. I hope you enjoy reading the special edition sneak peek at the unfinished first 10 pages of The Phantom Force. Issue 0.
Well, it's
um
the first 10 pages of issue 1. So,
Fair. Okay.
yes.
Of issue 1. As much as I did, this is just the beginning of a much larger story, and we can't wait to give you the best. Give you the rest. To everyone like me who has grown up and is itching for something a bit more mature, let's just say the saga continues. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, y'all. I promise. All right, I'm gonna try to get this a little bit. Okay, there we go. All
I
right.
think it works after that page.
Oh, so there was the forward, but if forward got
Yeah,
blanked out.
if it was white, it would be
Yeah.
thin, but it's black on black.
Yeah,
But if you opted it should work.
yeah, no, I got you. All right.
Mm.
Okay. Remember those colorful crime fighting teenagers with attitude? Well, these ain't them. Bam!
That is a fact.
Dude.
All right. So I would take it from here.
Absolutely, sir.
All right. Planet NST Galleon Galaxy.
And I want to say real quick, I know it's weird, it's alien writing, but it's pronounced Planet Nest.
Planet Nest? Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm putting it in my brain. Circa 2004, fourth human contact mission via wormhole Bravo 1. The funny thing about your childhood is you don't really realize you were in it until the moment's gone.
My leg! Ayo. How? This was okay. This is where I stopped and put the book down because why? Why is baby girl's leg? The whole thing is just gone.
Somebody got hungry.
No, just the whole thing gone.
It's a bite mark. That's all it is.
Is it? Is it?
It looked like it was just bitten off.
Ew, god damn. Anyway, sorry. So this is what sold me, sir.
I love it. I
haven't
love it.
even gotten through the rest. But this is what sold me. Crack, boom.
There's an innocence to throwing caution to the wind because somehow you just know you're going to make it to the next day. The feeling that life is all but just begun and nothing but possibility stands between you and the void that is your own destiny. I really miss that feeling. If you're lucky, okay, go ahead. Sorry, you like the sound effects.
Oh no! You're good. I did the crack boom.
Oh, you did the crack boom. If you're lucky, you'll get a series of moments spread out over time that slowly usher you into the mortal coil of adulthood. A few heartbreaks, some scrapes here and there, a couple of tough lessons learned. But it was just one moment for me.
You got it.
Dustin! Present day.
Boom. Crash.
All that's left is how is the constant reminder that you're that much closer to death. Looking back, I thought I would get a few more years in the sun before everything went dark. Run! You alright? Just a little off center, Ellis. But I'll be okay. What we got today? Got the Diaz kid I was telling you about out there cleaning up. Smart as a whip, but he needs something to put that mind to good use. Also, there's somebody here to see you. He said it was important. You up for it? What's he look like? Like a motherfucker I still got a problem with? Wouldn't even take his shades off. That was enough for me. Shit, I know I can't respect a man whose eyes I can't look into.
Long time, kid. You've done all right for yourself, I see, Ellis.
Not long enough. What do you want, Mercer?
We need to talk. Not out here. I know I'm the last person you wanted to darken your doorstep.
And yet, here you are.
Tony's dead, Jackson. He was murdered.
Dusty!
Oh, poor baby. They attacked him and Kate at their home. He's the only reason she's still alive. Said he held them off long enough for her to escape. Typical Tony. Unfortunately, it just wasn't long enough for us to intervene or to get to his suit. By the time PSEC arrived, he was gone. Most of him, anyway.
Kate, where is she?
PSEC took her to the D-Wing. I got my top guys on 24/7 watch.
What about Aiden?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So what do you want me to do, Frank? Huh? Dust off the old suit and spring back into action? Get to the bottom of this shit and save the goddamn day?
Would you even know where the suit was if I did? Lucky for you, you have the advantage of anonymity. I want you to take these and lay low.
The fuck am I supposed to do with these?
Keep them. Throw them away. I really don't give a damn. But CSP agents, including Phantoms, are dying over this shit. And you're the only one they don't seem to have a read on. Listen, you weren't the first on my list of warm reunions either, all right? I don't want to be here any more than you want me here. But the fact of the matter is, the threat was not neutralized, and they're coming to collect. And this time, they're playing for fucking keeps. So before another former employee of mine comes up dead, I'm gonna need you to exercise this new life that we gave you and make this thing disappear.
Is that all, Mercer? I got clients in a few.
Excuse me. Look, kid, you don't have to like me, but I made a decision nobody else would when time was running out. I need someone who could keep up with Williams' technical prowess and operate the dismantler. You fit the bill. End of story.
I was 10. Fuck my future, though, right?
The choices I made were for the betterment of this planet. And your skill set outweighed my capacity to care for your upbringing, Dustin.
You don't get to call me that.
You know, not all of us are out to get you, Jackson. At one point, we all had the same goal.
You're right. Perhaps at one point we did.
All right, then fine. Be mad. Bye.
Was it the reunion you was hoping for? Can you cover my 3 o'clock for me, Ellis? I gotta make a stop.
Yeah, that's a good stopping point.
So how do we do, Coach? How do we do?
You did good. You did good. Not like I envisioned it in my mind, but you did good. The raspy voice, I'm over here drinking like she making my throat dry. I know that.
My bad. But that's my thing. I like to do sometimes.
That's so cool though to hear it read out loud or by anybody else. You know what I mean? All I do is read it to myself inside my own head. So that was really cool. Thank you guys.
Sure.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
That was dope. Yeah. And it touches on basically, what you were talking about, a glimpse into life after Ranger or Phantom service, if you will. And even Mercer's presence alone gives you a glimpse into, it wasn't the warmest Zordon recruitment. It doesn't sound like it was all rainbows and butterflies between them. And so
very much get a body. Get a body.
Yeah, don't go chasing waterfalls, y'all. Yada yada yada.
For real. That's hilarious. What was I gonna say? Oh, one thing I did want to point out is one of the goals with the writing and like this story, and that's why I'm really trying to perfect it, if you will, because it can be a complicating one, because we're essentially trying to tap into familiar things that the fan base would know from Power Rangers while telling a new story. So like if you're a Power Rangers fan, specifically a Power Rangers Turbo fan, or at least you watch the series and you're aware in the movie, this book is going to be filled with a lot of Easter eggs. You don't have to have watched those to understand this and be able to hop in. But if you did, it's going to be that much sweeter for you. And not to toot my own horn, but if it makes sense and it connects, you're going to be brilliant. You know what I mean?
That horn sound loud if it ain't being tooted. It sound loud though.
But it was dope. And one thing I really tried to do with this story is I took inspirations from the TV show Arrow. And so on the first page, like you said, you see you're dropped off in the middle of some intergalactic war and baby girl's leg is getting blown off or whatever the case may be. And so, but like when you guys were like, how did that happen? You're going to find out how that happened. So at the same time, what Arrow did was it told us the story of where Arrow was now, but every episode was contained with a flashback from that island that shows you how it related to what was happening in current day. And so that's what we do with this book. And so we're going to tell you the story of where Jackson is now, but to understand his traumas and triggers and the things that are happening, you're going to see what happened back when he was a kid Phantom as Dustin. So you're really following two storylines at the same time.
Are you planning on going much further? Are you planning on like staggering the flashbacks? Like, is it going to be like at the,
It's dropped off in the just the same way you saw in the book. Like they'll have triggers and PTSD triggers that take them right back to then. So as he's just telling his story, something could happen. Like you could see someone get shot and it'll be like, bam, and like that's so Raven style. And then you'll see go right back to his trigger. And so
I figured that's what you were trying to do. It's like there was a moment where something triggered it, and then that's when the flashback would occur, which is
so like if you see, I don't know if you want to pull up the first page, but like if you see here, it's like he says Dustin, right? That moment that took his innocence away, right? And then if you see, he says Tony's dead. That first panel is just a flashback right here, and you see that was Tony yelling Dustin, and so you see like that instant when he said Tony's dead, it brought him right back to that moment, his hero that you don't know what was happening in that moment, but you'll find out later type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I wanted to bring it up, but you had it right up on the camera, so I didn't want to put you down.
It was right there. It was right there.
It was right there, son. You did all the work.
Right. It was right there, son. You can't do no but discussion. I'm seeing you.
So, yeah.
Not only, I'm glad you said that about the Power Rangers because, like I said, I basically stopped watching after the original series, but this made me want to go back and watch Turbo to see what it was all about.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to do it because I'm a
And I
completionist.
mean, obviously, the young lady that got her leg blown off, her name is Tamara. She's like our melting pot of Aisha and Tanya and the girls you grew up with. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, every Kate arcade is like a mashup of Kat and Kim and basically it's just that Zordon era range. We basically like made our own little Zordon era and gave them all different backstories and personalities and traumas and triggers. It's cool.
I want to go through a couple of the comments.
A couple? Good grief.
There's comments? Oh, we're
baby,
live.
yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
That's right, sir. We are live in living color. That's right. You are going to be.
I told you.
I
This
know,
is
but
live,
I'm so used to doing podcasts, pre-recording. I totally forgot.
Absolutely.
No. See, we want the authentic you, sir. You see how this works?
The people.
Tis a mere scratch. Really? Tis a mere scratch.
Morph Jim, I see what you did there. Yes. Shout out to Ernie, Jim and Juice Bar, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
Yes.
Ernie. Oh,
it's so crazy. She mentioned watching Power Rangers, and when it first came out, I grew up with Tokusatsu, so seeing Godzilla and Ultraman and Johnny Sokko and his flying robot, so
and all that stuff.
Yeah. So when you see them do the transition, I say, okay, this is not American. Y'all stole some shit. Let me go back and do my research. Y'all fuckers, you can't even make your own shit. Those are not American buildings. Those are not American buildings. That is not an American car.
Not American people at the bottom of these buildings.
There's a Fiat on the ground. We drive Monte Carlo. What the hell?
I love that you noticed because I didn't as a kid.
Well, see, I watched it when I was older, so
that's true.
For me, it was like okay, but then when I did do the transition and found out that Power Rangers, when it first came out, was the 17th Sentai team.
Yep.
So there were like 16 teams before. So, and I said, okay, you did something that a lot of people wouldn't do because in the Japanese series, they die off, they get killed, they don't come back. They die. Yes, they die.
Green Ranger died.
Gone. So Car Ranger, which is Power Rangers Turbo, two of the members of the original team, are killed while being Power Rangers.
Correct.
So for him to do this story like this is absolutely appropriate. It fucking works. This is why I'm a fan. This is why. So
I don't want my babies to die.
People gotta die. People gotta get injured. People gotta be sidelined. Things gotta happen, and you get a glimpse into it. This will probably be the only Easter egg I'm gonna actually give to the audience. But on whatever page it says, he says on this last page we read, he said, "Look, kid, you don't have to like me, but I made a decision nobody else would when time was running out. I needed someone who could keep up with William's technical prowess. William, Billy Cranston, someone who was smart. I don't know if you guys remember. Justin was a smart character. He was in high school because so we kept with the theme and the core of like the characters that you know, but we had to remix it. So for sure."
So I got a dap and a taco waiting for you when I meet you. That's all I gotta say.
You're my guy in this
conversation. I'm dapping you up and we get a taco. That's all I gotta say.
I love it. Where you based? Where you at?
I am in Virginia. I'm in Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay, I got a friend out in Norfolk. I got to get out to Virginia. I got a couple friends out in Virginia and like, when are you guys coming here? And I'm like, make that happen. Do you know anything about?
Wait a minute. If you want to, next year, there's a new convention called Atlantic Comic Con, and it's based out of Norfolk. They will eat you up.
Easy. Send me the info so I can tap in with them. We'll come sling some comic books, make some content, meet some people. And I know I just looked up there's like VA Comic Con. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm
VA Comic Con is in Richmond. It's more of a trade Comic Con. So it's kind of set up like cons were in a warehouse where you got mostly vendors and a few artists.
Mm-hmm.
But Atlantic Comic Con, Creative Color, it's basically a Black comic convention, but it welcomes everybody. So this year was the first year. It was a blast. It was so dope. You gotta come.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm also throw you under the bus for BlerdCon.
Why is it throwing people under the bus though? Why?
I like throwing people under the bus because it's funny in my head.
Nigga, I'm gonna need you to rethink your vernacular, okay?
Funny. Hilton from BlerdCon like follows me, but he's never booked anybody with me.
Okay.
Not to like call him out or nothing. Like he had Walter Jones. Yeah, my client at his show last year, but I guess they connected independently because I wasn't a part of it. But he's not. I don't know why, but I would love. Like I got the Black Spider-Man. I got a lot of people actually. I've got RJ Kyler. I got Eddie Gathegi, who is going to be Mr. Terrific and the new Superman movie. So I got a lot of Black talent. I got the little black girl off iCarly, Jaden Triple. I got a lot of Black talent.
Can I say I raised my hand before she do because she looked like she about to fall out. Okay, I am a department head for BlerdCon. So I'm going to put a really large bug in somebody's ear because we had our meeting today.
Yeah.
And she'll tell you I'm a big mouth. When it comes to bringing in Black creators, I don't give a damn.
Come on, man.
Give a damn. So
I'll be bringing my books everywhere we go, and I'll be slaying them. It was so funny because I went to Power Morphicon, right? And I printed, I think 50 or 100 books. I can't remember. And I was so busy. Brandon J. McLaren from The Rookie and Power Rangers SPD and Turner Hooch and all this stuff. Snowfall. Yeah, he's one of my clients too. So I was there with him and one of the guys off Nickelodeon. And we were so busy with them that I didn't have time to like push my comic at all. But people were coming and asking for it. They would be like, yo, isn't your comic gonna be here? I was like, oh shit, you're right. And I would dig in my bag and I would sell it. And it was so cool. And I sold out. I think we had eight or 11 or something when we were done. And I was like, and that was not trying to sell them. And I was like, that's crazy. And so I was like,
wait, I'm sorry, what?
Why? Why? I know you gotta work. However, you gotta work your shit too, man. What? Okay.
First and foremost, I gotta be there for my clients, and we gotta get that back. I'm second to it.
Oh, okay, but you realize you're creating something that's going to resonate with a lot of Blerds. You have created something that resonates with Power Rangers fans and people who are fans of good stories and character development, and is Black owned and created. These are diamonds that you own, sir. I need you to embrace these diamonds and walk with them proudly. Put them on a belt, put them on a hat. I don't care what you got to do. Sport them motherfuckers because they're yours and we need them. Okay, so I need you to embrace your shit, sir.
Thank you.
I
do have it on my hat though. Hustle Matters is my company. That's who produces the comic. And this is a Black and brown created thing, Black owned thing, but Black and brown created. My writers, Malik is Black, Nexto is Hispanic, and the team honestly is a black and brown team. We don't get into it in the first 10 pages, but Jackson, Justin Size Jackson, is half Black, half white. And so we explore parallels of color because new characters that get introduced are going to be Black and brown characters. And then, mixed kids sometimes are ostracized. There are two whites for the Black kids and there are two Black for the white kids. And so we're going to explore all of these kind of things in our stories.
I love you. I love you. I love your brain. I don't care. But I need to backtrack for like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Only two?
I need you comic creatives, because I'm not going to talk about who I yelled at New York Comic Con. I need y'all to start putting all of your books on display, especially when you're at a convention for comics. I don't understand. I don't understand. You did all this work
I will
to
answer
do
your
what?
question. I'll answer your question now. In this case, when I try to be very professional, and so when I'm booking talent for that show and I'm there with the talent, one, it is about them, but two, it's like it's their booth. And so if they were to give me my own table as a vendor or something, I would go all out, but I don't want to impede on my clients' like table space and them out to promote themselves, because that's what we're there for. And so that's why you didn't really see my book out and things of that nature. But when they give me 2 tables or something, we going crazy.
But
I also bought this stand in front of the table. What'd you say?
She said you better.
You better go crazy.
We will. And I just bought a couple like comic like stand things that stand up in front of the table, so they're not taking up table space, that I'm gonna put my comics in on both sides of the booth too. So if you come see Walter Jones or Nadji or Blake or Brandon or anybody, I should be there with a comic. And then let me plug it real quick, because November 27th through the 2nd or something, me and Walter will be in Columbia. We'll be at Columbia Comic Con. So I got maybe 15 comics left that I'm going to bring over there. And then we got Houston Comic Con December 6th through 8th. So if you're in Houston, I will be there with Walter Jones, Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers, Blake from Power Rangers. Nice. I'll have Arnold and Gerald from Hey Arnold, and myself.
Yeah. She almost lost her shit.
Okay. I know I'm pushing you on time. I know I am pushing you on time.
Honestly, don't worry about the time. I'm loving this conversation. It's cool.
Okay, see, cool. All right. But still, respect.
She kicked the T off of the word. That's she said. She kicked the T off of the word, y'all.
Respectfully, I need you to talk about Hustle Matters Entertainment, because I was listening to your podcast. Yes, he has a podcast. I need him to put a new episode up at some point.
It's old.
I know it's old, and that's why I'm saying I need you.
I found it.
I did. I found it. I went looking. I sure did. I was doing my research.
She's talking everything, sir.
He got a whole podcast and he not on it no more. What's going on? I know you busy and you popping, but I need you to be up there promoting your peoples and your wares, sir.
That's 1,000% all it was, man. I started it. You know, I'm a guy that I don't really like wait. Like, I want to make a comic. I'm not gonna read a million books. I'm gonna make a comic. I want to do something. I'm gonna just get in there. And so I started the podcast, but I didn't realize how much work it would be to do it. And I didn't have a team. It was me and my cousin, who's like an audio engineer. And so I'm booking the talent, I'm scheduling it, and then I'm forgetting when I have appointments, and then I gotta listen. I record the podcast, and he has to edit it, and I gotta listen to the edit, and then it was just like, it was interfering with my actual hustle, my actual work. And so I was like, yo, what's more important, the hustle or talking about the hustle? So I had to pause it. But if I get more help or like people that like do that, I would totally be open to doing it again. And I know a lot of cool people that I could sit down and have dope conversations with, you know. So you are funny over there.
My guy. What you mean? You know a couple people. What you mean? What you mean?
Bruh.
You know a few people, bruh. For real.
His reaction was everything.
No, that's funny. I did. Sorry.
I've been doing this for I've been doing this since 2011, YouTube and podcasting and everything, and I love it because as Blerds, we have a message. And as an older Blerd, I want to see this generation realize there were people who created something before you came along. Y'all didn't innovate this shit. There are people who got knowledge and wisdom and projects and so many different things. What you're bringing to the table is part of this table, and I want to see more people get on board with this book. Okay.
Thank you, but honestly, just meeting you is so dope because even just looking at you makes me realize I haven't met a lot of older Blerds, and I like my dad got me into superheroes and stuff when I was a little boy because he loved Batman and Superman and stuff, but he kind of not tapped out, but like he didn't read comics and watch shows. It was just something he loved when he was a kid. And anytime like a new cartoon would come on for us, he would be down and sit and watch it, you know. But it wasn't like he was collecting comics or he was like a real connoisseur of it. And so, and he was probably the oldest Blerd to me, you know what I mean? And that was, you know, 30 years ago. And he went in the vault. He showed me some old pictures he drew of Superman when he was a kid and stuff like that. But it was like, it made me think. I'm like, I don't know a lot of people like past my generation that really like loves and lives and breathes this stuff. So it's dope seeing you. Like, I've been in comics since I was 9, and this story is brilliant. And brother, let me tell you, like, that's hard. That's hard.
I appreciate that. I do.
Yeah. Since 08, it's a journey on these internet streets.
Yeah, dude. It's
yeah.
I coming behind a little bit behind Navy. It was a different fucking world, man. Like I didn't think, especially as a black girl, reading comics and such. That's not
that part.
How did you even find, like, how did you find this? Where did you go? Who taught you? Why did we let you in? There was a lot of gatekeeping, and I had to navigate those spaces on my little bitty itty own. But I'm just now finding my tribe while doing all of this. So this has opened up a whole new door, and it's been incredibly welcoming. Like I have not come across no type of negativity at all, and I wish that I had this growing up, because I don't know where I would be now, or how much further along I would be now. And I say all that to say, I don't know how Navy survived being a Blerd. I'm serious. It's not that's not light work. I think I had it easier than him, but it was still hard. Dude, this is a wonderful, amazing community with a few
you gotta
outliers.
feel like I asked my grandma like what it's like experiencing like hoses and dogs and the Great Depression and shit to seeing a black president and everything. That's kind of gotta what you gotta feel like in the comic space. It's like, bro, when you think about like the underrepresentation of us just in comics in the start, and then even like how comics and anime and pop culture, how mainstream it's become just in the last decade. It's like people used to get bullied and teased and ostracized for the stuff that rappers rap about now, and it's like everyone like, man, I see it all the time, and girls are like, oh, I just want a guy that likes anime and comics. Like, what?
No, you don't. No, you don't. You know you don't. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it straight up. Shut your ass up, because no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Me, I've always been a nerd and a Blerd, but the only thing that stopped me from being ostracized about it was I was also the captain of the basketball team and things of that nature. So I was like Troy Bolton singing this. I was the jock, but I was the Blerd. So you couldn't really tease me.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? So, and now it's just like, so yeah, you definitely seen some stuff. You definitely went through it.
Let's just say my you don't feel like this like church. You paying? I got Popeyes by my house. You can PayPal me. You could get dinner for us.
This is fellowship right here.
It's the funniest thing.
If anybody was watching, but for everyone who's watching, let's keep the fellowship going. Follow me at Aaron.Coney on Instagram.
Yes, please.
Anyway, keep going.
Please follow this brother. No, I agree. When you have standard bearers like this young man right here, who are creating and they're adding to this beautiful tapestry of Blerd creativity, This is a flag that continues to be flown. This is a masterpiece that needs to continue to be seen. And anyone who doesn't feel like they contribute to this masterpiece, I want you to stop listening to the people who don't have your best interest, who do not want to see you realize your passion, and just embrace all of us melanated superheroes. Because guess what? We are gods in human form, and there ain't nothing that's going to stop us. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, I say all that to say this. Just to talk about what Aaron said. My favorite story is when I was 10, I was in front of my grandmother's house. I was reading my comics. In fact, I was reading Black Panther #1. And I was reading it. And I had bullies. There are people who just didn't like me because I was smart and I liked comics. They thought I was weird. So as I'm sitting on the porch and I'm reading, I'm enjoying myself, I feel something hit me in the head, and I hit the screen door. One of the guys was standing in the street, threw a rock at my head. Threw a rock at my head, him and his 4 friends. And when I looked up with blood coming out he runs away. I did not cry. I wiped it out of my eyes and I finished reading my comic. And when I finished it, I went inside. My grandma said, "Baby, what happened to you?" I got hit in the head with a rock. "Were you fighting?" "No, I was reading." Held up the comics. I held up the comics. She went, "Boy, them comics is gonna kill you." I'm 55. Still here, and I still got the Black Panther #1 along with all these other treasures.
Yeah, my God, no. I ain't
stay right here.
letting him go.
I'm gonna stay right here for 2 seconds. I'm gonna get something you might appreciate.
Oh, see, he gonna make me fall out this chair. Aaron gonna make me fall out this chair. I see what it's all about. He about to make me fall out of this chair. So you're going to take it just like me. Okay, pause. You're going to take it just like me.
Pause.
You're gonna take it just like me. Pause. Okay. you're gonna like it too. Pause again.
So it's not Black Panther.
If it means something to you, it doesn't matter.
So I shouldn't tell my ideas, but I'm gonna share a little bit of this one because if someone does it, they do it, whatever. But so I collected, I don't know if you know, the Meteor Man issue.
Yo, I got that one too. I got them too. Yo, the Meteor Man run from the movie.
I grabbed all of these, and I've been reading them, and I've been writing a Meteor Man reboot, basically like a Phantom Panther. Short Meteor Man reboot. Yeah,
sir.
I don't know what's gonna happen with it.
We need that. We need that. We need that reboot. We need that. Robert Townsend as Meteor Man back then. I don't care what anyone says. That movie was phenomenal. Mantis on Fox was amazing.
And the fact that he licensed it out and did a run with Marvel, I was like, that's brilliant. I mean, he met Spider-Man, bro. That's epic. You know what I mean? So, it was dope. And so I just my brain started going, and I wrote a little something, and just like a treatment for like a one-sheeter about the plot of the stuff. And I don't know Robert Townsend. I do know his manager, but I want to connect with him and see if we can do something. That's crazy.
I need this to happen. Okay, I need this to happen because I remember going to the theater to see Meteor Man, and that was when you start seeing all black crowds.
Me too.
And everybody was loving this because that hero looked like us.
He looked like us, and like when I watched it, I watched it and I read them all because I was trying to get in the mode for this writing, and I was like, I know he made it a comedy and he gave it all the he can fly, he's strong, all these type of things, but I was like at the essence, I was like, it's so creative and it's so original, and he is the first live action black superhero. You know what I mean? Walter Jones followed suit 2 weeks later when he morphed on as a Black Ranger, but like live action, I was like, not Shaft or nothing. Those were like, you know what I mean? those are it, and it was so dope. And what you talked about earlier, and the same thing that I'm all about was like ownership. He owns that character. He licensed it out with Marvel, but that's not a Marvel character. That's a Talented Studios. And so I was like,
that's his.
It's dope, and it's his, and that's all I connect with him because he got the keys, and I don't think he realized, like he said, what he was doing. I know he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make a comedy superhero movie," but like he did something with that, and I think it's dope, and especially like the creativity of how the meteor just hit him and when all of that's got to change, but like the meteor, and then the concept of like touching the books and being able to absorb that skill, almost like
come on, man.
Matrix, downloading Kung Fu and like all of these. I'm like, I know how to find. I'm like, bro, that was dope. You know how many cool things you could do with that? I was like, that's dope.
What did he do?
I loved it.
Him doing all that. He did it before the Matrix. He did it before that terrible Green Lantern movie. Like he has like it's a comedy, but there's so much you can branch off of just from there. Like people say all jokes ain't funny. Sometimes they're fucking smart, and that you just don't know how smart they are and where you can
exactly. That's how I felt with that. That was smart, and you probably don't even know how smart that was. Like, so.
And then we get Blade, and when Blade came on the scene,
went crazy.
You kind of feel like people aren't giving the credit to where it goes, because honestly, Robert Townsend, Al Simmons, yes,
it was
Michael Jai White, man, it was there again. Seeing our folks on the screen, and we fast forward when Black Lightning came on the
CW
came on the CW. I cried on that first episode because I grew up with Black Lightning. I grew up with Jefferson Pierce. And seeing him back then from the 70s where he had the blue and yellow and he was on the ground and he didn't have all these powers just yet, but he was like Luke Cage. He only wanted to take care of his hood. He wanted to take care of his community. He didn't want to be an intergalactic hero. He said, nah, let's take care of problems here at home.
Yeah.
And to see that made me emotional. And let me tell you, when you meet your heroes, man, Cress Williams, I had to hold it when I met him. Let me tell you, met Cress Williams. I met China. I met oh my gosh, Marvin Jones. I met the whole cast. It was
same. They're cool people. I see them at Comic Cons and stuff in the green room, and like I'll give them their flowers, and I think it is dope too. Yeah, I think it's dope just to see Black heroes, and I feel like Hollywood does us a disservice because like they'll do it and then it'll be dope, then they'll just stop. You know what I mean? It's like even down to the mere fact, it's like Static could be for DC what Miles is for Marvel if they did something with him. And it's like, but like he had a hit animated show and we just ain't seen him since. He had a little sprinkle in Young Justice and a little couple. It's like, bro, do something with that IP. What are we talking about?
Here's the problem. When Milestone came out, DC wasn't even
Michigan
a thing.
Boys, by the way.
Yeah, facts.
I'm from Detroit. I'm from Detroit, and they were in Ann Arbor, so shout out Milestone.
When Milestone came out, Dennis Cowan, Dwayne McDuffie, the whole crew, and they created something that no one else could touch. They had something. And they wanted to bring it back. So, of course, what happens when you give anything to a major comic company? They want to try and make it their own. But they fought and said, no. We made this. We created this. This is still ours. We just need your help getting it published.
Yeah, publishing and distribution, but we don't.
Ownership didn't change.
Right.
So
they make it seem like it's impossible to get all of that done. But if you're thinking on like a national and global scale, as one person, you're not going to be able to do that and get that done. But you want what I have. You didn't have the intellect to create this thing. If you want to take a little bit of the credit in order to get this put out worldwide, I will give you that credit. But you're not taking my idea. No,
that's essentially where I'm at with it. And I talked to originally Blake was not apprehensive, but he just thought we should go with Boom and make it Power Rangers. She's like, bro, but and I was like, no.
No,
I was like,
you
and I
I'm
gotta
was
glad
like,
fight,
you
you,
baby.
you don't
You gotta
understand the
fight.
ownership aspect. And then I was like, we're doing it very independently. I make it, I order it, they print them, I package them, I ship them right now. And it's like we've done, like I said, man, I think I only printed 150 copies, but it was like, I obviously want people like, is it in my comic shop? And I'm like, nah, it's not there yet. We don't sell digital copies online because I want to preserve and bring back like physical media. And so we're not selling it digitally. You got to pick it up at a Comic-Con right now. And and so yeah, and so like, but I'm like, I do want it in comic shops around the country, and I do. But I was like, all I can do is all I can do. And right now, we're gonna make a dope story. We're gonna put it out there, and then let the streets talk, and it'll get to the big dogs eventually. I was like,
I think you're making me think, and I think that's the only thing that's missing within
That's scary.
the
She's
independent.
thinking. Watch out, duck, Aaron. Watch out.
I we don't have a black publishing company. We don't.
do we not?
That's the only thing that's missing. We have the creative ideas, we have the drive, we have art, the voices, we have a platform
Mm-hmm.
everywhere to promote all this stuff. The only thing we don't have in this puzzle is distribution. That's it. And I'm imploring
You're right.
somebody that might be listening, speed
You're
this
right.
shit up.
I work.
Let's go.
I work with like our book. Everything I do, I try to like give it back to Detroit, give it back to Michigan. So my clothes, Hustle Matters, is made in Livonia, Michigan, right outside Detroit. My book is printed in Detroit, and so and I was talking to a comic publisher, and they were in Flint, Michigan, but they weren't black. The guys that make this are white. Actually, they're all white. All the companies.
Yeah.
It's made in Michigan. They're made in Detroit, but they're still all white now that I think about it. And so interesting.
Isn't that a phrase in Hollywood? Distribution is key.
I think, and I think what it boils down to, if someone is willing to create a black distribution company, I would like, and this is my suggestion, keep this in mind. You're not in competition with the white companies. You're opening doors for black creatives. That's the key. The demographic is different.
Yeah.
You literally have the keys to the kingdom because I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer. I'm trying not to be. Nobody's trying to work with, especially now. Nobody's trying to work with us.
They're not worthy.
Literally, if you figure this shit out, you are good for damn near for life. You could make any kind of deal that you want to. You could, from the smallest amount of money to the largest amount of money. You can do it on a sliding pay scale for whoever it is that you want to have your stuff put out to. You are locked in for the foreseeable future. And that's the only thing.
You touched on something that it's gonna make me pivot a little bit, but someone that asked me this made me think of it. I was talking to my writers, and like I have like the heights, the weights, the nationality of all these characters that you're gonna come to meet. And he had asked me, he was like, does this character at first Jackson? He was like, does Jackson have to be mixed? And he's like, he looks white on the first page. I was like, no. I was like, yeah, he needs to be mixed. It's important. And I was like, for the sake of where the story's going. And I was like, and a lot of mixed kids look white when they're younger, and they come into their blackness as they get older. And so I was like, I do want that. And then other characters, he was like, well, man, he was like, a lot of our main protagonists, they're like mostly black. I was like, no, he was like, don't think we should like make one of them something this or make one of them. And I was like, no. And I was like, and I don't feel bad about saying that because I was like, 85% of the Power Rangers are white, 85% of the Avengers are white, 85. And I was like, and everyone bitches and complains when we race bend, and they said, why don't you just make a new black hero? I said, fine, I'm gonna do that, but don't bitch that there's not a lot of white people in this
Thank
story.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be the change that I want to see in media, and it's very purposeful. And so I told her, my writer, I was like, yeah, they got to stay like that. And like we give our flowers. We got some true Black girls in the story. We give our flowers to Black women in the story. So it's gonna be dope.
I want to pause you for 2 seconds.
Yes, ma'am.
Time's up.
As somebody that is dying to get into voice acting, like for real, thank you, because I don't the struggle to find parts, not even in major works, in minor stuff, does not exist for me. I cannot tell you how many white girls I have had to sound like for free in order to help somebody get baby. And even then, as a woman in general, regardless of
I've
race,
even heard it's hard for Black. Like my cousin, he is he's a voice actor, and he was talking to me about just even auditions. It's hard to come by. A lot of the times they won't want you to audition, and I'm like, and that's half of. And my other client, he feels different ways about it because he's like, that's the whole point of being a voice actor is I can be anybody. So the fact that you're stereotyping me because I'm Black or a character that may not be Black or whatever the case may be, it's like, well, that's the whole point that I'm doing this. If my voice can do the job, whatever, but you won't even let me try.
Exactly. And as someone who's a fledgling voice actor like myself, she's got more under her belt than I do. But when I see these auditions and you look at the person portraying the character, I said, that's a white person portraying a Hispanic character. That makes no sense. Why? Y'all have plenty of talent out here that sound authentic, but you don't want to take a chance on them.
I that's a mixed bag for me, because on one hand, I feel that way. And I'm like, if the talent pool was open to everyone, like meaning you guys got just as many at-bats as white characters, then I would have no problem with a white person voicing a person of character. But the problem is you don't. And then on top of that, you want to give the scarce little roles that we have to them as well. And so for me, because like my white friend, he does a great Black guy. And I'm like, I want to see you in some shit as a Black guy. But he was like, we're scared to do it because it's insensitive. And I'm like, man, fuck that. And I was like, you got a good impression. And my other friend does, what was it? I can't even remember. I was going to escape it. But it's like, that's the whole point of voice acting to me, is like, I can become these characters. Or like if I prank call you and you don't know what's on the end of this, like I can pretend to be some Asian person or something. That's the point.
Dude, that's me all the time.
And it's like, but they're not going to let you audition for the 80% of the white roles. They're going to say you got to audition for these 15 to 20%. And then at that, you still could be losing a role to someone that's white.
Can I tell you about the time that I was told I wasn't urban enough when I was auditioning? I said, who? What's urban? What do you mean urban? Urban for you? I need to put on by two old white men. I was at the rage.
I can only imagine that. Young lady, I just want to let you know that you do not sound urban enough.
Like, we thought that you would nail it because why?
Can you be more ghetto? Can you try to be more ghetto?
What decibel would you like me to be for my loud vernacular?
The real thing.
Do you want me to
my cousin gets the same thing, and he's very proper and that, and they're like, he doesn't sound like urban enough. And you know what's funny? Oh God, I hope I don't get him in trouble for this. I'm not going to say his name.
Well, we don't know his name, so it's not like he can't. There you go. But we weren't going to let you.
He's a very professional speaker, but he's actually the voice of Google. And so if you say, hey, Google, what's the weather today? He's the guy talking back to you. He's a Black VO.
And they will not give this cat the proper time of day.
No, and he can't like live like Siri, and people can't know about it and everything. So, but yeah, I'm very proud, and I take every opportunity to brag on him. I really hope.
That sounds like pride to me, man.
That's so we're cool.
That's being proud, man.
And then there's the AI. Look, AI is pissing me off to levels. I know. I'm not. You know what? I don't want to get you in trouble.
I don't want anybody in trouble here.
I'm not getting nobody in trouble. But yeah, Where were
I'm
we
very
going
proud
with
of
this?
him. Though. Salute.
Who?
I said I'm very proud of him though. So salute.
Oh no,
He's an introvert. He's a blerd himself. He would be like, stop it if he was here.
Like I get at times. Yeah. She does it to me all the time.
It's love.
I don't like it either. I promise you. If I have to go outside, it's a struggle. It's okay. So what have we covered? We have covered that your comic Phantom Force is fantastic. We have not yet covered Hustle Matters Entertainment. So I want to get into that.
Oh man, I still struggle explaining Hustle Matters. Hustle Matters is a diversified marketing agency. It's a creative agency, so we do everything from appearances and booking with like your favorite superheroes, basically. Creative media, and so I'm a graphic designer by trade. I've worked for Disney, for Fox Studios, for Mattel. Like in my day job, when I was building Hustle Matters, I had a day job and I was doing this on the side. And so we produce creative and social media management and content, things of that nature. And we have clothing, apparel. It's just an entertainment agency that's meant to kind of inspire everyone. The name Hustle Matters is just synonymous for hard work matters. And a lot of us have like these $1 million ambitions with minimum wage work ethics. And people have always told me I'm destined for greatness. So I was like, people are always like, how did you do this? How did you do that? How did you do that? I was like, you watch it happen. I hustle. So,
that part.
That part. From your,
that's my
your
LLC.
I gotta quote you from your podcast if I can get this thing to show up on here the right damn way.
What's the quote?
Hustle, as defined by Mr. Aaron Coney, the only controllable pillar of success. People love the feeling of being motivated. However, they don't like putting in the work to get that emotion. It's that was some church.
Where did you even find that? I didn't send you that quote.
You did not.
The research queen has struck again, ladies and gentlemen.
It's crazy. I did say that. But that's
I know
crazy.
you did. You had it on your podcast back in 2020. That was your very first mini episode.
There you go.
Minute episode. You got gems in those first 8 minutes.
I forgot it, bro.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to not forget your wisdom that you impart.
Wow. You, sir, have worked with some greats, and I'm going to just list off a few. My boy Nadji Jeter, that's one. I love me some him.
Oh Lord.
I love him. RJ, it's Kyler, right?
Kyler, yeah.
Kyler. Shiite Muslim. I can't remember the
Did you say Shiite Muslim?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The movie, it was just out. Book of Clarence. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we were still on RJ. I thought you were trying to think of someone else.
No. And one of my gateway drugs into Blerdom was Dragon Ball Z. I had no idea until I was going through your list that you are managing Mr. Sean Schemmel, the
Goku
voiceover actor.
Goku.
That's my guy.
He's a really nice guy. He is a really, really sweet dude.
And he is an advocate for Black people, for Blerds, for Black creatives, for he tells me all the time people want him to do stuff all the time, and he's like, the one thing that I would use my pseudo celebrity for is to combat racism, and we've talked about a lot of ways to do that. And he's a guy that grew up in Texas, and he was essentially indoctrinated to be racist, and he had to unlearn a lot of that behavior, and he really hates it. And so now he wants other people to be liberated. So he loves Black people.
If I didn't have another reason to love that man,
Yeah.
like on the outside,
That
just on the
part.
outside looking in,
It's so funny
he's an amazing
because like
human.
after I start managing him, I was like, bro, we gotta let the people know who you are. And so like I was able. I think he had like I don't know, like 20,000 followers or less when we linked up, and now he's got like over 100, and he's verified, and like we got like famous basketball players and pro athletes will call up his phone and stuff, and or hit me up and like want to meet him, and pro wrestlers and stuff, and he's always like, they want to meet me. ASAP Rocky wants to meet me. They don't. Chris Brown wants to meet me. And I'll be like, yes, motherfucker. Yes.
Why are you tripping? You were part of so many childhoods, sir.
No, it astounds him every time. Like some famous person will hit me up trying to get to him, and a lot be black. And he told me he clocked it, and he was like, my biggest fan base is black people, followed by Indians, followed by marginalized like white nerds, followed by people in the military, and then like women. And so he was like, it's yeah, he's like, it's not a coincidence. I was like, yeah, bro. I'm like, we fuck with you heavy. And everyone's so happy when we meet. They're like, they'll put me aside at some point and be like, bro, I'm so glad he got a black manager. Like, this is everything. I'll be like, for sure.
Dude, it's key. Look, Goku is a pillar in the black community. Like he doesn't understand how much he means to so many people. Like I didn't go. He's shitty dad, but outside of that, Goku is the best fucking character on the planet.
He's starting to. We're working on a project that I'm really not going to say anything about. But when it comes out, one is going to be a big splash. Probably, well, maybe not. Hopefully, long game not bigger than this, but the first splash will be bigger. And we're for sure going to come back here to talk about that because y'all don't love it.
Wow. Sure. Yeah.
I don't know when that'll be. Probably like a year or two, but it'll be.
I'm gonna hound you though. You know I'm gonna bother you now. Now I'm gonna bother you on a regular basis.
It's not in my hands. It's in.
You cannot beat him up. He only can do so much.
The studios and the Hollywood stuff is happening right now. I'm just the creator, and I can only do so much.
I will tell you this: if you pass on any message to him, let him know that those of us who served in the Navy and the military, because I'm retired Navy, we use Dragon Ball like ladies watch their stories. We would get done with the work day. We'd go into our berthing area, be like, y'all right? Y'all set? Cool. Pop in the latest episode, and there was not a peep. Not a peep.
I'm gonna tell him that for sure. And he knows, and it was funny when he was breaking down. It was like Black Indian military, and I was like, "How do you know that?" But like, I guess they come to cons and tell him, and he gets mail and stuff like that, and so like he's aware, and I think that's I think it's so dope. He has this weird complex because he's like, it's not me, you know. He's like, I'm not the character. He's like, Goku is giving these people inspiration. I'm just a voice actor. And I was like, but you got to thread the needle. I was like, you are right in your humility, but at the same time, it's what you do that breathes life into the character. And so I was like, you know, you gotta. I try and get him to smell the roses, but
let me meet him. Don't worry, I'll be chucking flowers at him left and right. Let me meet him,
hey,
sir.
I'm gonna take them. God damn it! I don't.
These lilies here.
With these flowers, sir.
Here, take a drink. Okay, here's some daffodils. Here, that would be me.
But also, he has to read those lines. If he doesn't believe in what's on the page, it's not gonna come out right. It's got to be. You have to have that in you and believe what you're saying in order to put that out on paper. On
and
screen.
I won't say I've never seen, but like RJ, Sean's level of dedication to that character and that role is something special, and that's something that I hope fans appreciate. So many fans do the, you know, we live in a cancel culture, so whether he said something you don't like or like he was having a bad day once when you met him, but it was like his level of dedication to the character to where he was underpaid, he was working for free sometimes when his paycheck wasn't coming. Not like, you know, like when his paycheck was backed up, but he was still coming to the studio. When he pays attention to the voice actor that came before him or like the dub work and trying to voice match and overlay, but make it his own, especially in the beginnings before he really made the character his own, 20 years ago. And he pays attention to the details of his voice and the different formations of Goku, the different forms he takes on. He takes when Goku's older in GT versus when he's younger. He pays attention to all these things. Or if Goku wouldn't say that line, he'll stop in the booth and say, Goku wouldn't say this. And so it's like he really internalizes that character and takes it as seriously as Denzel takes, his next role. So I see a lot of love and praise online, but I see people tearing them down sometimes too. And I just want you to know, like, some people, it's just a job. If the paycheck don't clear, they're not showing up to work. And so it's like you have to appreciate the people that really care about these characters and these IPs. So
of all the people in any IP, he's the last person I would think would not show up for work under any that's he is Goku. He is Goku. Like, it's not he. You know who he is for me? He's Kevin Conroy. He's Kevin. He is Kevin Conroy to me. I don't hear nobody else's voice. I don't hear nobody else's voice. It's going to be who else? Who else?
I put him in the same leg as like Phil Lamar, because Phil Lamar has done Static. He's done Samurai Jack. He's done so many characters. He's Jon Stewart. He is our Jon Stewart. You can't change that.
It's crazy when Jon Stewart met Virgil Hawkins and he said,
we talked about that when he came onto the pod. He talked about that.
Yeah. I met him at a con recently this year, and I talked to him and told him, what Static meant. And I told him, actually, you mentioned RJ Kyler. Me and RJ are heavily going after and campaigning for him to be Static Shock in the DC. And that is RJ's, that's his only goal. That's why he started acting. So he was like, bro, I can retire after that. He was like, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do after that? He was like, my team going, they're paying you. I don't care.
I don't give a damn. I'm done. I'm good.
I didn't even think about him. And not to say
that's why he's been growing his hair out. I don't know if you saw him on Rap.
No, I noticed. I noticed, and that's why I can picture it.
It's all we've been manifesting it, and it's been purposeful for many years. And I'm really believing that's gonna happen. And it's funny you brought up Black Lightning. RJ was Todd in Black Lightning on season 2. He was with
shit! Word. Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all I can say. Anyone who didn't like Black Lightning can kiss my ass. But that's all I got to say. Y'all can kiss my ass. Man.
Oh, he don't look the same. I'm sorry.
He doesn't.
He don't look the same.
He was Billy. He was the Blue Ranger. He was Billy Cranston in the Power Rangers 2017 movie, The Lionsgate.
That I remember.
He's done a lot of stuff. That's my dog.
No. RJ got it. He be making moves. I need to put. He need to be Sonic. He needs to be Static.
We making that happen, man. I'm almost certain.
I would love to see a Milestone Universe production where you have Hardware and Icon and Rocket and Blood Syndicate and the Shadow Cabinet. All of these characters.
Wow.
That would be so. When I tell you I'm a Milestone stan, let me tell you, when I got to meet all of them, it was emotional for me, man.
I didn't. That's crazy. I haven't met those guys yet. They did do a Q&A though. They did do a Q&A where someone asked James Gunn if Static was a part of the new DCU, and he said yes. And so
why wouldn't he?
That's all we needed to know, baby.
That's because James Gunn is a true comic fan. He's not one of these other bullshit creators who just like, I want to make a comic movie. Glenn, put your ass back in the closet where you belong. You ain't gonna do this.
Glenn. I need it.
Glenn got issues. That's all I gotta say.
I have a question? Is there
Yes.
because Milestone is its own entity?
Mm.
Do you foresee there being an issue? I don't know if you can answer this or not. It just popped into my head. Is there going to be any issues with them bringing Static into the DCU,
I just
whatever
gonna
this
have to
is
do a
called?
deal. I just gonna have to do a deal. It's not.
Yeah, that's
It's not like it's impossible, but it's not like
Mm.
DC can do it without their permission. But yeah, it's gonna have to come to a deal. Same way Tom Holland and Sony and they
Oh yeah,
figure out how to
right.
play
Yeah.
nice and in association. Hey, let me tell you something. That money is green. Okay, everybody they gonna come to it. They'll figure it out. They gonna figure it out. It's like printing money.
that
Okay?
part.
So they gonna figure it out.
That part.
Yeah.
That
I
part.
mean, if he does it right, it could. Look, I don't want y'all getting fucking mad at me. All right, I know I'm about to say
Well, I
some
don't know.
gay
I mean,
shit.
James Gunn is gonna be doing TV shows too for Max. So it could be a TV show. They could do the way Marvel does it, where they have a TV show and then they pop into the cinematic universe and all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but he's like you said, James is a genius. He knows what he's doing. They don't work it out.
Turn the Dakotaverse into its own entity would be brilliant.
Yeah, man. And like I like what you even said about Jefferson Pierce just wanting to protect the neighborhood, and that's kind of how I feel about Virgil. It's like Dakota and the fact that it was like bang babies and gang violence and keeping the block like that. That was
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's something's coming. James, me and James are cool in my head only. But I see him only in my head. I see him doing something very special
Jeez.
with Static, and especially because he's in love with all these obscure characters. This would be light work to bring in Icon and Hardware and Static all together in one movie. He could do a Black Panther type of movie if he wanted to, if he thought that it would be good for a story.
Denzel, Black Panther 3. I'm just like,
man.
I can't wait.
Speculation is high.
Nah,
What is he going to
I've
do?
seen him speak on that since. He said they kind of ran with it. He's like, I don't know what the character is. It could be one line. Da, da, da. He was like, but Ryan's writing something and I'm going to be in it. So he's like, cool.
And that's
Man.
all he needed to say. I already
That's all we need.
I got my hat.
Say less. Say less. Okay.
I
Line me up.
I'm so mad at the internet for running with that shit that he's gonna be starring. No, that's not what he said. That is not what he said. All he said was a part was being written for him in the next one. Y'all gotta relax.
So
the
listen,
fact that
y'all,
one's even being written is already a massive thing.
Y'all creators who keep making content laying in your bed or sitting in your car, y'all need to stop speculating on this shit. Okay.
Please.
But it's still exciting. It's still cool. You know what I mean? Like we had Angela Bassett in the first two, and now we get Denzel in the third. Like there's some tightness, bro. Some tight.
I wonder if he's gonna play a villain. I kind of want him to play.
It would be so appropriate. Yeah, him playing a villain. It writes itself if you think about it.
It could. It could.
Him an American Gangster. Come on, man. Come on.
I have my
Alonzo goes to Wakanda.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfucker.
I hate y'all. All right.
Get your hands off me.
Your fucking hands off of me.
Oh, I can't.
I love that. I love that.
I think this is what we do every Sunday.
I do it by myself, man. I do it with I'm a goof. A lot of people don't know, and it's so funny because I don't want to say. I will say, in many aspects of my public persona, I suppress my blerdness because I have so many executives and rappers and different people that follow me that don't care to be overloaded with nerd content. Just the same way, like the nerds that follow me don't know when I'm chilling with Joyner Lucas. They're like, who the fuck is that? But they know who, the Black Ranger is. So it's a weird mix. So I try and keep my balance, but like I want an outlet to talk about Blerd stuff more, and that's why this comic is so special to me. And I poured into it because I was like, you know, I go to cons all the time, and I have to represent talent. I got to be professional, but I'm like, I'm a fan too, and I really got my flowers. Really got my flowers. Me and Nadji in Liverpool, like the amount of messages that I got about how we just made their day and all of these things and our energy, and we were the most welcoming talent there, and all the other agents make people feel nervous and insecure and like they can't talk to the talent. And like I was the complete opposite. And it was like, and I internalized it, but it all stemmed from the fact that I'm just a fan. I was like, I'm just like y'all, except I get to be on this side of the table. And so when you come up and you're a perfect Andrew Garfield Spider-Man 2 and his graduation cosplayer, you're Valkyrie, and I know exactly who you are. Like, I'm gonna call it out. And so it's like those are the only real realms that I can really get to be a Blerd. So even like this conversation is dope for me because I was like, I have to be in different hats and different spaces so much of my time that I don't get to really let loose with this somewhere. Like, I mean, I wear a Power Rangers pendant around my neck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a nerd. I got Kevin Conroy sitting here with me. You know what I mean? So it's like I love this stuff. So yeah.
I love it.
I vibe with it. I vibe with it. Now, I tell you, I have a huge collection. Since you're a Spider-Man fan, I'm gonna pull something to the side. So when I know I'm gonna meet you, I'm gonna give it to you.
He got good shit. Aaron, he got good shit.
Say less, man. When it comes to comics, I don't have a lot of Spider-Man stuff, to be honest. And I started to grab a few things that I just recognize and remember from my childhood. I got like a Venom #1, and I got like Maximum Clonage, and I got some. But it's like I don't have a lot of Spider-Man stuff, so I'm excited, man. And if y'all connect me or send me the info, I'm gonna reach out to at the Atlantic City Con, and hopefully I'll be meeting you within this next, fiscal year for sure.
Aaron, he about to do some wild shit right now.
I don't know.
He's in the box.
Don't yell at me. I don't know what you're talking about.
He in the box. He's in the box.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling. I'm just saying you about to do some wild shit. He be pulling out some Mary Poppins type shit out of no fucking where.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. You are the future of storytelling. You are the future of storytelling. So I feel like it is only appropriate to give you Spider-Man 2099 #1.
Shut the fuck up.
This is yours. When I see you, my brother, this is yours. All right. That is yours, fam. So
thank you so much for that.
She tells
and
you
the meaning behind it, the future of storytelling. So he gave me the Spider-Man 2099. I just looked up and saw something that you'll appreciate, so I'm gonna show you what it is. But I got this signed by
I got that too. Let's go. Superman Unchained. I gotta say it's my nigga.
Yeah,
okay.
So I think Jim Lee, he signed something for my brother too, and I had to thank him, and I gave him a special thanks in my book too, because I was
my God,
it was his artwork that got me reading these comics like crazy, man. It's crazy. I got a book for you too. I'm gonna send you guys a copy of issue 1 when it's done. If you care, Navy, to have it deluxe, I will send you one, brother. I don't got that many left. I will send you one, brother, for sure.
My man, you show me more love than the law allows. I am perfectly fine with whatever, because
awesome.
You're bringing something wonderful to the table. Do not ever get to a point where you don't think that you're making an impact or making a difference. Because as an old head, I'm here to tell you, we've been needing this forever. Sir. So don't you dare stop, because you will see me side eyeing you, and I got a lazy eye too, because that joker will travel on its own. Don't think for a second I will not side eye you.
Wow, man. That makes me so happy to hear, man. Like I said, this feedback, I haven't been able to really get it yet. So this is dope, and it inspires me and it motivates me. I'm gonna let. Is this gonna be playbackable? This interview?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be up on YouTube. It's gonna be on
Yeah,
YouTube.
I'm gonna send it to my team and listen to it. And like I said, we talked when issue 1 is out. I'm gonna bring Malika Nexter with me so we can really actually dig it, bro.
Yes.
When y'all read these 50 pages, man, when y'all read shit that goes on Nest,
I
ain't doing shit when that issue comes in. I ain't doing nothing. I'm taking that whole day off.
You know what's funny? My team was talking to me, and they were like, "Do you think we should break it up? Like 50 pages is a lot." And I was like, "Well, not that much." And I was like, "And we got a lot of backstory to tell as we introduce new characters and stuff." And so they were like, "Should we like make it like print it after the 30 and like kind of like we did it to be continued, like break it up again?" And I was like, "What, issue 0.5?" I was like, "Nah, they just gonna wait and they're gonna get these 50 pages." I was like,
exactly.
I was like, so we working fast, but like it kills me because I obviously know what happens and it's already written. So I could send you the script to read, but I almost feel like it's a disservice.
No.
And so yeah, man, I just can't wait for you guys specifically now to read it and for the fans to read it, man. I just can't wait for it to be out there. Like I've been marketing issue 0, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, bro. Damn.
When you have people that genuinely love a story, when someone genuinely loves what you've written, you'll know it's genuine. You'll know that the reaction is out of pure respect and looking forward to the next.
For sure.
I ran to the computer to get you on here. I was like, no. This needs to be up.
She tripped over her rug. She ran into her dresser.
At first, I was like, she's just being sweet because she want to get to Nadji, and she kept hitting me. Then she sent me a voice note like, "Hey, I'm reading this shit. And the first page, goddamn."
That sounds like her. That sounds like her.
I don't like to blow smoke up nobody's ass because it don't do nothing but give me asthma and give somebody gas. I'm not trying to do nothing excessive for nobody.
Reverse gas.
Reverse gas, yes. I personally don't like to hear somebody give me praise for something that either I have not earned or is not real. So when I give my thumbs up, for me in my head, it is from the bottom of my heart and critically thought out. There's no reason for anybody, unless you have bad taste, to shit on this book at all.
Thank you.
At all.
And one of the reasons I'm like proud of this book is because of what you just said. Like a lot of people blow smoke or like yes men because of everyone that I'm surrounded with, and they're usually trying to get to Big Sean or RJ or Nadji or whoever the fuck they want to get to. But with this is such like a standalone. This is just like me. You know what I mean? It's like it's no celebrities attached to it. You know, at this point, it's not like it's produced by. It's got my name, Malik's name, and Nexto's name on the cover. You know what I mean? So
that's
it's
all
like
that matters.
It's because you rock with us and you rock with the story. So that's why those critiques and those praises, whatever, mean a little bit more to me because I'm like, this is nothing attached to anybody famous. This is just you.
You know what? Here's the funny thing. When she told you were coming on, honestly, I was like, okay, I know who he is, but he's got a comic book. I don't care. I want the book. I want the story. I want the characters. People are like, well, he manages. So what? I want to know the dude. Okay, the man getting tacos and dabs. That's all I gotta say. Getting tacos and dabs.
We gonna get you that book, man. Like you said, all the smoke and everything around it is cool, but with that book talking about though, you know what I mean?
What you trying to get in this Blerd space for real? Because this is how you get in. Just give us the good shit, man. I was to go back. I was telling Navy earlier, just trying to set up the format for the show. I was like, No, seriously. I was like, I don't want people to think that you are somebody that just has this as a hobby. I want people to read you as somebody that's got a comic and just happens to have another successful business. That's like, for me, I'm coming in at that angle. You need help to get this project out to the people. That's where I'm coming from with it. I don't care about everything else, because you have all of that, and you have resources at your fingertips to get this made, but you can't. How do you get it out to people? You know what I mean? It's you're still on the ground floor, just like anybody else coming into the comic book industry.
100%, 100%.
I don't mind riding that elevator up, because I'm gonna tell you, there are more people going to embrace this story, just like this old dude. And I'm telling you, I'd be proud to say, hey, have you read that? No, read it. You ain't leaving my house till you read it. All right, tell me what you think. You like it? All right.
Like it?
You like it? You can look out the window and see your car. I'm that type. What's up?
Have you ever heard Will Smith tell the story of how the Fresh Prince came to be, and Quincy Jones? And so he had them all at a party, and he was like, he had the script for the Fresh Prince. Read the script. You like it? You like it? Good. You like the audition? Good. You his lawyer. Draw it up. You like the show? So it's like you gonna get this Fresh Prince. You know what I mean?
I can see that too. You gonna get this Fresh Prince? Okay.
He was like, he literally was like, Will. He was like manning other people's lawyers around. And he said, because he brought Will in the room, and he was like, you gotta do the audition. He's like, well, shit, I'm not an actor. Like, give me some time to prepare. He's like, well, how much time you need? And he was like, give me like a week. He's like, cool. And then you know what's gonna happen the day the talk off. He's gonna get a meeting. It's gonna be canceled. We're gonna have to reschedule. And then you know what's gonna happen? Benny's schedule. We're gonna have to reschedule. He's like, but everybody that needs to say yes to this TV show is out there in that living room right now. What you gonna do, Philly? And he's like, fuck it, give me 10 minutes, right? And so it's like, with the fact that he was ordered him, like the way you sounded, like.
Oh,
that's how greatness is made, man. That's how great. I need people to street team for this that hard, man. And I appreciate it. I just appreciate it for real.
My man, the honor is, it's an honor. They call me Reverend Navy for a reason, because I live that life.
With it. You know, it's funny, and to touch on what you said, my bio either just has like my Hustle Matters and the link, and my TikTok has talent manager to your favorite superheroes. And last week I changed it to comic creator and a talent manager.
I saw that. I'm like, you're leaning in. You're leaning in. Good.
Yes. That's what I'm talking. See, I'm so saying. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Bless this hard. He is trying real.
No.
He's a good boy. I like him. He's nice.
I'm precious. I just love him. Love me some him.
Is there anything last thing you want to touch on? Because I got to get me a pizza. I got to eat.
I know. Who you said? Tell us.
This man had bangers and mash for the longest. Yeah, here's some real food.
I was gonna say, tell us when just to reiterate, when the next, or when issue 1 is supposed to drop.
It's one of those things where, you know what, the plan is for it to be up for pre-order for Black Friday, and it should be ready, like I said, around Christmas to the New Year. And so if we already keep on schedule, that is, I think 30 so pages are done.
Okay.
My artist is fast. He be drawing his ass off. We got a good system of how I review, and we work layouts and panels, and then he be going. So yeah. But yeah, Black Friday, y'all can tap in, and if you tap in, we're gonna make sure to include some special stuff for the people that pre-order, and we're gonna get those out to y'all ASAP. Trust me, nobody wants it out there more than me. And I want y'all to read it more than you don't even know. So we're working.
You baby, you got it.
I'm here for it.
Everybody go to phantomforcecomic.com.
Yes.
You can go to Aaron Coney's Instagram. Go to his TikTok page. You can click on the links there in order to get copies of that comic. If you want to buy some Hustle Matters merch, you can go to Hustle Matters. Is it Hustle Matters Entertainment?
The website Hustle Matters Media.
Hustle Matters Media.
HustleMattersMedia.com.
Thank you.
And from there, you
there.
can shop. You can see what we do. We got the about section. You can buy the comic.
Yes, several places.
Standing ovation. Standing ovation here, young man. Standing
it means a lot. I'm impressed, Navy. I didn't know much about you or who you were. I saw you come on. I saw the Master Roshi, the vibes. You kind of look like Ellis a little bit. I'm not going to
let's just say if you want me to do Ellis as a voice actor, I don't have a problem with that.
I might have to let you read Ellis. Yeah.
You could cosplay as Ellis too.
That's hard.
You know
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna shed a special kind of tear the first Phantom cosplay I see. And the suits, when you guys see the suits for these guys, they're really cool. When you see the characters for these guys and the clothes they wear, it's pretty cool. And so, however, people, I really tried to bring some Spider-Verse. I don't know if y'all peeked. Oh, you probably didn't see, but he's wearing some Jordans, some fire.
Yeah.
When I see somebody cosplaying any of these characters, I'm gonna be up there ugly crowd. Like, let me take a picture.
It's gonna happen. If you don't get some kind of show or short video or whatever out of this, I will be shocked.
We got plans. We got plans for it.
I bet you do. I'm gonna talk to you after the show and
oh, that's
put out
scary.
a feeler.
Okay, I'll pray for you.
I'm gonna put out a thought process, but that's here nor there. Aaron,
okay,
you are a godsend. You are blessed beyond belief. I am so glad that you got the blessings in order to make your dreams come true, so that other people can see what's possible, and that you make dreams come true as well. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Coney.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. You're beautiful individuals. You guys are godsends. Keep the Blerd space alive and healthy. And like everyone in the comments said, this was just church. I told you I was supposed to stay. I don't know how long, but we've been chopping it up. I didn't even give a damn because this was great. So thank you guys for your time. I can't wait to come back, and I can't wait for y'all to get that issue on.
Thank you, honey. We will see you soon, honey. Eat some pizza. Go take a nap.
Yes. I will, and I'm gonna struggle to leave. There it is. All right, bye guys.
I got you. Bye. Oh, I love me some him. I love me some Aaron. He is
amazing young man. Upstanding, outstanding, creative, passionate about this, and
I can't wait.
I am honored I had the opportunity to chat with him. And
me too.
He thinks I'm okay, so I guess it's all right there. So
stop. Now the company's gone, Nick. Hush.
Oh, but you know what? I will say this real quick on a serious note. What he brings to the table is what this whole landscape needs. We need stories of our folks in situations and in circumstances that nurture the imagination of our melanated folks. We need this. We continue to need this, and they're created by folks of melanated nature, of melanated royalty. We continue to need, and you have preached it. I've preached it. The entire crew of Blerd's Eye View, we continue to preach it. And any other podcast out here who's not focusing on trying to please the pillows of the world, because I'm here to tell you, we know how to do it. We just got to continue to do it.
Yeah, and seek each other out. I think that is the most that is what I want people to walk away with from this platform in general. As much as I bring people to this place, I want everybody to go and seek them out. I think I say this at least once every show or every other show. Seek out what you want. I can bring you these people, but if y'all don't entertain them, if y'all don't give them some kind of positive feedback, money, then they're not going to be able to give you more of the thing that I'm very subtle. Give you more of the thing that you're looking for.
Subtle. The hell was that?
Money. Y'all got to this country runs on a particular form of commerce, and that's cash.
When
And
you can
I'm jealous.
pass on blessings like this to someone as a way of saying thank you and don't stop. I do not mind doing this, and
he's gonna treasure that. He is absolutely gonna put that in I don't know. He's gonna put it in a vault, but it will be in a vault-like status after he gets it.
When I know we are crossing paths, there you go. Thanks.
Yeah. We gonna get. Hi, Aaron. This is me talking after the show. we gonna get you. You come to BlerdCon, homie. You coming to BlerdCon or you coming to Atlantic Con?
Oof.
You coming, homie? Pause.
Down. Totally down.
But we need you to be in more of these spaces where you're needed, and that's gonna be at Black conventions.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot to ask him if he's gonna be at DreamCon again this year. Damn.
Don't worry, you can ask him offline. It's fine.
I will.
Don't worry.
Navy.
Do
you want to watch a trailer?
Sure. What trailer is it for?
It's for that brand spanking new show called What If, and I wanted to get your thoughts on the season 3 trailer. Do you want to watch it right now?
Sure, I would love to watch a trailer about What If season 3.
That seems like a great idea. Let us get started right now.
Y'all, the fact y'all deal with us, hey, that says something about y'all, because, man.
Love you. Ooh, I want to do something new. I'm going to put us up here. Look at that.
Let's begin. Up for an adventure?
Always.
To understand, you must learn to see.
What exactly are you proposing?
It's showtime.
Here we go!
Howard, are you sure you can fly this?
Are you kidding? I'm a duck. I was born to fly. Strap in.
Move over.
If we all go down, the world will be left defenseless.
This is the shot we have. We may not get another one. Let's finish it.
Oh, we're good to go.
Avenger, assemble.
Let's go.
Light them up now.
Is that a 4?
This is where your story ends. With some mysteries, the only answer is what if?
Maybe it's time that we called in some help?
I am Storm, goddess of thunder.
This woman. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, bitch.
Oh,
Yo.
I can't wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
I don't
can't
care.
Wait.
Oh,
every time I hear it, I get goosebumps. Oh my god.
Yo, this What If is going to be ground fucking breaking. I've always been a fan of What If. They will take a story and take it in a direction you don't expect. But to see them say Avenger, No S. Assemble and turn into a
Assemble.
mech.
Yes.
Mm.
My childhood has come full circle. I got a Voltron Marvel character. How is this the whole thing? It's just I can't
my
wait.
God.
Oh God, I really wish they had physical media. I'm really mad that they don't.
That
I would treasure the fuck out of it. Oh my God.
seeing Storm holding Mjolnir
with the fly ass teeth to turn a fucking mohawk. I can't
wait. Needless to say, we are excited. I am, as a comic book fan, stories are everything. And if you put the right characters in the right story and you create a story that will make me want to watch it again, put that bitch on repeat. Uh-oh, you about to fall out of bed? Uh-oh.
No. Talk amongst yourselves. My bed's a mess.
You said,
Yes, I said my bed's a mess. I completely forgot that I got this.
You moved it. I'm waiting for mine to come in because, and I would tell you this. I did talk to Afua and she showed me the cover. I said, I want my issue.
Wait, did she draw on this one?
She did the cover, I believe.
She did? She did! It's there!
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I knew about it before. I couldn't say anything.
I hate you. Why you know all the cool people? I want to know cool people.
My dear, I am not. You know what? Don't do that because you know cool people too. Don't even act like you don't.
I do, but it's different sometimes.
How is it different?
I don't know.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Meeting Aaron tonight was an absolute honor because I knew of him, but I didn't know anything about him. And to know that he is this Blerd who is creating, helping to contribute to us to this space, that means everything. I am not fascinated with celebrity. Never have, never will be.
No.
But if you bring something relevant and something important and something that is precious to this Blerd sphere that we exist in, I'm on board with whatever you got going on. Just don't stop doing what you're doing. What in the world?
Oh,
I heard something outside. I'm like, okay.
As long as it's not inside.
I don't know what that was. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be back.
All right. Don't see. That's what they said in the murder movies. Okay. So I'm gonna answer. Okay. First of all, and who is the Wakandan flying in an all white fit? I think that was Captain America. I think that's who that was. Bama, to answer this, you should pick up you should pick this book up. You should pick this book up. Bama, you might be thoroughly entertained. I cannot wait for this next What If to show up. It's and what makes me sad about it though, it's supposed to be the last one.
Sorry, the body that fell out of the closet. Yeah, it was a body in the closet that fell out. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're the killer. Oh, okay. I thought when you said I'll be back, I was like, that's what happens to the people in the murder movies when they say that they don't come back.
My butcher's cleavers have got to be replaced. So yeah, that one was kind of tough.
Wait, don't split the party. Don't split the party. Do go
looking when you hear a sound in the dark.
Yeah, no. He broke the rules.
It's a party of one in this house. Ain't nobody else. So guess what? If I don't come back, guess what? This is gonna be a solo show.
No.
Mm-hmm. You got this.
I you know what? It's nice to know that I do. However, it could be better, and that's why you're here.
Oh, so I'm just the color. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Nigga, why you gotta be that way? why you gotta be that way?
You did not disappoint me. Yes, you did not disappoint.
Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this.
I'm so happy that you brought me on board, and I'm happy to be here always.
I know.
You're
Stop saying it. You make it sound like I'm gonna get rid of you every episode.
I am kidding. I'm supposed to be bitter old man sometimes. You know, I have
I
to.
know. This is not how we are doing things here.
We're
No.
not doing
Okay,
that.
we're
Okay, fine.
not
We're not going to
doing
do
it.
that. Okay,
We're
we
not
we are.
doing it. No.
That's fine.
Okay.
We are a racially correct. Yeah, that's a lie. That's a
Oh
lie.
God. I'm so fucking
Oh,
sorry. No, but okay, so I had okay, you know what? I was about to try to explain it and it sounded very Mayo sapien, and I'm not that at all.
I was yeah. You don't do mansplaining. Hell, I'm a man.
Yeah.
I don't do mansplaining.
No. I thought it was funny for 2 seconds and I got carried away. Anyway, onward and upward. The Watcher gets called to HR. That's why the show's ending. I can't. I can't.
Sir,
I mean,
your services are no longer required. Thank you for your time.
he's on trial right behind the Eternals. Hey, look.
Hey.
Everybody's
the only
up for
one.
everybody this season. By the way, I was noticing on Disney Plus, they have the different sections for the Marvel universe. Or like if you want to see the Marvel cinematic universe versus the chronological order, or if you want to see the Marvel universe in movie time order, they have that. But they also have the multiverse saga order. So I think we're coming to the end of all of that. I don't know how they're going to tie it up though.
That is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Marvel is going to squeeze this for as much as they can before they move on to the next phase. This is over. We don't know. I don't even think they even know.
I don't think they know here either. I'm kind of hoping I'm hoping they don't speed it up, but I really want to see Krakoa. I really want to see Krakoa come to life.
I do too, but I want it done right. Like you said, don't rush it. Let's see it fleshed out over time, and we're introduced over time. Because unfortunately, how many times has Marvel rushed something and it went to total hot garbage? Iron Fist. That's all I gotta say about that.
They know. They know. They know. Excuse me. They know twice now. Yeah, no, I almost yawned. Fully open mouth yawned.
That's all right. I'm running short on my goofy juice anyway. So.
Not goofy juice. But yeah.
Excellent show tonight.
Yes.
Excellent show.
I was trying to figure out a way to end this entire episode. But I didn't have any. I was like, wait, how do I gracefully bow out?
I will say like this, y'all. Thank you for continuing to support the comic book club. Roomful of Blerds is doing a thing. Up to 207 subscribers. That is a blessing. That means 270 y'all enjoy what is brought by this channel. Please put the word out there. Please continue to like and share and subscribe. Continue to watch these. Tell your friends about what we talk about. This is not a bullshit channel. This is not a bullshit show. We are all about giving flowers and going deep into, Afrocentric stories created by Afrocentric people, us. And this is what's important. And this amazing person is the captain of this ship.
With the help of this person, by the way.
I realized that. But
good. Start saying that shit out
you
loud,
know what?
sir.
I wasn't even finished talking. Here you go. Just rolling up in there, just starting some shit. But if I have one other request, don't stop loving comics. Don't stop loving anime, no matter what anyone says. Because there are people out here that want you to shut it down so that they can be superior. Fuck their feelings. Because people are still fucking around. They don't need to find out about this.
No. I'm going to add one more thing. As much as I want subscribers, I need y'all to do the groundwork, and go out and talk about the things that we talk about on here.
Yes. Thank you.
As much as I want more people to find us so that they can learn about it, I'm not going to get everybody. It's impossible there's going to be a particular section of people that are probably never going to see the show. We know who they are. Y'all can talk to them about these comics too. It's not
That
it's
part.
as much as I like that we have space out here now and we're taking up space, they need that this would be a way for them to realize we're more than just
Talking
some of the
heads.
things some of the things on Tubi. If that's
Yeah. We're not just talking heads. We love this.
yeah, very very much Navy,
Hmm.
beloved sir.
Hmm. Hmm.
You are my guiding light, my shining star in the darkness. With all of this, I I cherish every moment with you, sir.
You sick of me, ain't you? That's fine.
I'm sleepy. I don't know about sick. Not at all. Um, tell people where you're going to be on Tuesday and
Ooh.
who you
I
find on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. So you guys know who I am. You know where I'm at. This Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube and on Instagram under Navy Montel. This amazing person, along with Lainey from Geek by Heart, we're going to have the phenomenal My Pen, My Soul. If you know who I'm talking about, you also know her as Storytime.
Story time. So
Some
sometime
time ago.
ago.
She is going to be my guest on the Blerd Convo. She has a comic coming out called Namakasi, which looks incredible. It looks beautiful, and I love the story. And this is her first foray into creating a comic. We're going to chat with her, and it's going to be the same type of conversation as we had here tonight with Aaron. It's going to be dope. It's going to be incredible. 8 p.m. Tuesday, Instagram, YouTube. Be here. You're going to have questions. This is the time because I've been looking forward to chatting with this young lady for the longest time. She has brought so much joy to so many people, and she is going into the space because she's a Blerd, and we get to celebrate it. So y'all be here on Tuesday, 8 o'clock. We rocking it. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to having you here and Lainey here, and we're all just going to just chop it up. Let's go.
And throw flowers and blessings and blessings. And I'm gonna ask her about that nursing fucking industry because the shit that I see on my side, I need confirmation if the same type of fuckery is going on over there. Cause it's
Oh
some
my
dope.
gosh.
Her
Yo.
stories are fucking legendary, man. Oh, the one that she anyway. Go to her Instagram page if y'all can.
Yes.
The oh my, what is it? The story. Why can't I remember what her Instagram is? Because I just know her as story time. That's all I know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the soul of my pen. The soul of my pen.
Yes,
That's what
the soul of my pen. I was gonna let you figure. I was like, she got it. I know you got it.
I know I got it. It's in there somewhere. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make an announcement. We will not be on next Sunday because turkey
Aw.
and all the roasted meats, whatever you prefer, will be had. I will be in a coma. I will be digesting things slowly for at least 2 to 3 days. I will not be in the headspace to look up, research, call, confirm, and sometimes pray for this
Mm,
podcast.
mm.
I am in advance wishing you all a very happy, fulfilling, and non-political Thanksgiving.
Non-political.
Because the worst is over, sort of. I mean, you can't fight no
Oh my.
more. Can't fight with them no more. They got what they wanted, right? Um, and I need to give. Oh, we will be back on December 1st with someone that I don't. We got him. There's been confirmation. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it because life fucking happens. But this person he's I can't wait. I can't wait for him to come on. If you know me and you know I'm getting this excited, you can go back to some of the earlier comic book reading club days and you'll see who the first person was that I talked about. that character, this new writer person is going to be here. I don't want to say it out loud. But you'll see it when I post it. But y'all won't be here on December 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. The new issue will be out for that particular comic as well. Once y'all figure out who it is that I'm talking about, if you care to go back the beginning of this year, whenever the hell that was, it's gonna be fucking amazing. Oh my God. I want to give thanks to Mr. Aaron Coney for making the time to come on. I am so glad that he had a good time. I cannot wait for him to come back. We need repeat guests on this show because you know what? That's the other thing I need to do. I'm gonna do a year in review type of thing for the comic book, so I can check on the people that we've had on and see where they're at and see if they still need some more promotion on that too. But with this said, please, if you're enjoying this show, yes, you could also come to see my other friends. Yeah, we do things with the Black Spartan. He has a podcast. Yeah, it is called the Get Beat Podcast.
What is this accent for?
Yeah, it is Swedish. I think.
Who hurt you? Oh my gosh.
The Get Beat Podcast. Yes, he is doing this here on Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a little bit of Indian in there somehow too.
Oh my goodness.
You may also want to see the Geek by Heart. Yeah. She's doing her streaming very much and loudly on the Tuesdays at 5:45 and on the Sundays. That was today. If you missed it, you missed it. But she does the Sundays from 2.
If you missed it, you missed it. Oh,
if you
okay.
missed it, it's gone forever until next Tuesday or Sunday. From 2 to 7 p.m. It is on the YouTube. It is also on the Twitch. Yeah. You can also catch me and this wonderful, Nevis and Montel, yeah, on the Blerds review. We are doing this on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, hold on, I gotta type this shit in. Hold on, 8 p.m.
That whole accent just went out the window. It's like, we're doing it on the TikToks and the Twitch. Hold on, let me get this shit down here. Yeah.
Hold on, 1 second, wait a minute. Blerd review, yes, on the Tuesdays and Thursdays at the 8 p.m. Yeah, it's great. Except we'll be on vacation for the next week or two. We will let you know when it is coming back, but it is not this week. This Tuesday, Thursday, no, it is not happening. Okay, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Go kick him in the ya. Yeah, kick him in the ya.
Yeah, kick him in the ya, in the Wondercliff, in the Wondercliff, and tickle the bells. Yeah, tickle balls.
Why are you like this? Oh my gosh.
What happens after 10 o'clock, folks? I'm sleepy. Blackish just came from nowhere. Yeah, I like to code. That's called code switching, my love. Swedish cosplayer. Yeah, no, I'm not.
No.
The shaping is not. She is not like hourglass. She's like apple. Yeah. Delicious golden yellow. Well, what is it? I don't know what kind of apple. Maybe Jipper? No, not Jipper.
Yeah, pear shaped. Yes, it's all pear.
It's not. Maybe watermelon. Yeah, watermelon. Yeah.
Wow, no.
I like to sleep. I lay on my side. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So everybody who's still here, I appreciate you.
Love you guys.
Y'all are great. I need to play my background music as we sign off because I often forget to do it. I'm loving it. We'll see y'all after the holiday. We will see y'all on December 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Mr. Ayodele. I know I said it, but I like to say his last name because it's awesome. Go look him up. You'll see who I'm talking about.
Hit that like button, you guys. Please hit that like button. Please.
By all means, let people know that I'm supposed to be here. I'm not. Let us know this whole space is actually not a mistake. It's supposed to be on purpose. Bye.
Bye, y'all.